This is Rolling to Die, episode 144. That's right, over 3 years now. And this is our Mobile Suit Gundam stories. Tonight, we're with Zeon. Hit it, DJ.
全然の全てあれんという詩が構築する都心の中に浮かんでいる人類は偉大なはずだけども待っている彼女もガンダムなのかなガンダムロック茎のベルを鳴らしてください飛行機に乗る観客は腕時計をした方がいいですよ牛を構える港を愛するこちらはガンダム2号機ガンダムこの船は決して弁解できないログイン全員が再始動について考えているこれは決して続くつもりではなかった過去から学べると思うかもしれませんがそれでここでクラクションが鳴りますデッキが開きましたチェックリストを見ると心が開かれた気分になる少し感動していないように見えるなら私単にじめて続きが嫌いなだけですこの船は決して弁解できないログイン全員が再始動について考えているこれは決して続くつもりではなかった過去から学べると思うかもしれませんがそれをいか父がトラスのクーポンを握ってしたところです巨大マグネトロンに費やした今私は未来を私たちに引き寄せることができます私はあなたを私の仲間だと考えていますガンダムこの船は決して分解できないログイン全員が再始動について考えているこれは決して続くつもりではなかった過去から学べると思うかもしれませんがそれともそうさんでこの船は決して弁解できないログイン全員が再始動について考えているこれは決して続くつもりではなかった過去から学べると思うかもしれませんがその3人
Hello, guys, girls, and so world. This is Rolling
Worlds with World.
episode 144. I'm your head game master and show host for this, Hunter Mountain, also known as Mayhem the Heart's Mace. Or tonight, I'm going to be playing as Oryx Scattermace. And we're going to go down the line for everybody for introductions before we start off this show. All right, I'm going to go with Trooper and go from there.
Greetings, my fellow nerds. I am Dark Trooper, coming from you live from Secret Location, aka my couch.
Dom, you are muted right now, my friend.
Mistake, everybody. As I was saying, I am Dom, aka Sage the Intelligent, and tonight I am Ashton Lockhart.
Llama's currently in the chat arguing with himself.
We'll toast it later. And then last but not least,
bringing your music and also playing as Damon Cross, I am DJ Thunderbass.
All right. And on that note, this is Rolling to Die, everybody. And before we start off the show, I'd like for everybody to roll 2d20 for me and tell me which ones those are. First is going to be light, second will be dark. And just one apiece, whatever the numbers are, is what you tell me, is how the day goes.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
5 light, 15 dark.
12 light, 10 dark.
17 light, 12 dark.
What was yours again for Chris? You had 12 what? Dark Trooper, what was yours again?
12 and 15, 12 and 10.
All right, 12 and 10. That's what it was. I missed a 10. All right. So far, Dom, you will have good luck for one turn with the 17. And then everybody else can have regular, except for, sadly, my character Aura, because he got a 7 for light and a 10 for dark.
Not good.
Yeah, he at least had to get over 10 for certain things. And then Ross, you're just kind of in the middle of it, but a little close on the bad side right now with a 12 light and 10 dark, just barely passing by as well. Damon Cross is fine with a 5 and a 15. The 15 succeeds. And then for Dom, the 17 within the 12, and the 17 succeeds. So, on that note, for Rolling to Die, this episode is a Mobile Suit Gundam episode. A custom episode we do with our own unique stories, and this one's going to be in an era of the MS-8 team, where we have squads of MS-8 trying to protect anti-air fire tanks that are taking out supply ships to the Zeon army. The Zeon army is being sent out to take on and dismantle these said tanks at any cost, no matter if it's to win or not, just to take out the tanks. On that note, we're going to be playing as the Zeon side first, and then the GM side later, probably next week or next month, depending on the episode. It all starts off, all of you, early in the morning, either just waking up or off doing your personal duties or training or working out at the time, or already working. I would like for everybody to start off with what they would be doing and who their characters are and where they are at the time. As you have Sergeant Auric walking down the hallways, getting ready to get to each segment to meet each one of you for important business. We'll start off with, let's go with DJ Thunderbase first, with you with Damon Cross. What is Damon Cross doing right off rip while Auric Scattermace is heading towards you to chat and give you the personal information for a squad?
What time of day is it?
Early means of morning, such as probably between 5 and 6 a.m. As he's walking down the hallway. So what are you guys going to be, and who are you in that time of that 5 to 6 a.m.?
In his barracks getting sleep.
All right. You're still sleeping as Auric Scattermace walks up to your hallway dorm room of where our bases lie. Little tracking indicator states, this is your door, you're in this room. I look over going, he's still asleep now, isn't he? Whatever. And pulls out his card to open the door with or without his key as a high rank officer. As you hear ding as it opens up. What position are you laying in when you're sleeping?
He's just kind of side sleeping.
Like this, like this, like this. Maybe doing the crosses while his legs are turning sideways.
Wait, are you facing towards or your back turned as he's walking up?
He has his face towards the wall.
All right, so look around.
But his head is towards the door.
Okay. That'll be back is against the wall, head facing towards the door.
No, his like the body wise head would be towards the door when it's coming in, but his face is towards the door, back towards the open area.
Okay, so you're laying sideways, you're trying to put your head the weirdest wrong direction, making your neck have the horriblest kink.
No, he's straight up on his side, not turning his head.
If your body frontward is facing towards the wall, and your back is facing towards the door, and your head is turned around facing.
No.
Yeah, he's sleeping like a cat. In the
Cat's-
weirdest, awkward. He's
Okay,
sleeping in
where
this
is the bed
awkward position?
in comparison to the door? Is it along the? If you walk in, is it along the side of the wall over on one side,
It's like a
or is it directly in front of you?
it's like a bed office unit where the bottom part is a small little desk and area under it, and up top is a bed that you're laying across that has its pillars downward, and the back of the bed is against the wall, and the other side of it is near the edge of the other end of the wall, kitty corner. So if any means you were looking upward or looking or laying on the right hand side, you'd be seeing. But you're laying on the left hand side, you will not be in general looking unless you're trying to look directly up the whole time sleeping.
That's not what I was asking. I was asking if you walk through the door, is it along the side walls or is it directly in front of you? That's what I was asking.
It's a room that's about 14 foot by 12 foot. As you walk in, to your right is straight the wall and whatever means desks and ever other information. Straight off, about 12 to 14 feet ahead of him is a window. To the left is where your bed is, kitty corner in the corner to the bed and the wall. And then to your right would be where your supply stuff in your bed to get clothes and dresses.
So the way I was saying is my body would be basically feet on the side of the window, head on the side of the wall or of the door.
Yeah.
So, and then I am facing the wall with my back to the open area. So he's on his side, laying head towards the door, facing the wall.
Your body facing the wall, the only way and possibility that you could look and turn your head around like that without being uncomfortable or kinking your neck is looking up while laying sleeping. If your body, I know, if you, a D&D episode, we're talking about sleeping and you can't understand the concept of the left and right. You're sleeping on your left hand side.
That was the easiest to explain it. You have got me
I've explained it a few more times.
Mama,
what do you have to say? I'm seriously going like, I know all about sleeping.
Arguing about sleeping.
Making sense.
That's funny.
Oh, God.
So are you thinking that the pillow is along the side of the wall, or is along the side of the bed that is on the side of the window?
No, the pillow was facing more towards. Unless you did have yourself sleeping with your head towards the window instead. Then, if you were laying that general direction, then yes, you could look over and look downward past your shoulder and your side to see through the door. But if you're laying the opposite direction where your head is facing towards the door, but your body is facing towards the wall, which means your head's facing towards the wall because your head can't be looking this way completely without being uncomfortable to your back, unless that's a physical impossibility. Unless you're an owl.
Or
you, how you actually are at night, you're up all night. You're an owl.
Yeah. So what
you might be able to actually turn your head that way.
You were asking the way I was sleeping.
Yes,
that's why I was like, and you're like saying my head's all crooked. And it's like, I never said that once.
No, I explained. If you're trying, how you explained it is you said you're laying down on your left hand side, facing towards the wall.
In general.
You did say on your side. That was the whole point of this. If you're saying you're laying on your back, then we would be like, okay, you can be looking that way. But if you're laying on your side, that means you're laying on your left-hand side or your right-hand side. If you're facing towards the wall, you're laying on your left-hand side of this positioning of this wall. If you're facing on your right, your body would be positioned outward, which would be towards the door. Look, easy. But if your body is the opposition and behind you, directly 90 degrees above your head, you would not be able to see any
That's
kind of
where you're
comfortable.
getting it incorrect. I would technically be, because if you're walking through and the window's on the other side of the room directly across from you when you walk into the door, then I would be facing the wall. If you walk in
Yeah,
and the
you
bed's
open the
over
door,
on
you
the right hand side and the desks are on the left hand side, I would be on the right hand side sleeping with
that
my
would be on the
head
left hand. That's what I
towards
was
the
explaining.
door and my feet
What I was
towards the window.
what I was explaining was it's on the left hand
That's all
side.
I
Your
was
bed,
saying.
the bedroom and how it's positioned is they're all situated. Is the right hand side, right when I explained when he opens the door, is the desk and the stuff along the wall that's perpendicular with the door. And then when you look to your left is where you see the window and then the bed. So it would be on the left hand side. That's why I was explaining it. So it's just a matter of you just thinking it was on the right where I was explaining it was on the left, and we both got a miscommunication there. So it's the only thing that would make any sense with that. I was stating left. But nonetheless, he walks in, looking at your desk on the right, seeing your information and paperwork, and he looks to his left, seeing your bed as he walks up towards it. I was just seeing if your back was turned to him or your back was not, because he was either going to try to wake you and shake you, or he was going to just try to get your attention if you're already facing him.
Yeah, I'd be facing the wall. So my back would be towards him.
Okay. So he walks up, sees you're still sleeping, and makes the mistake of reaching his hand out to shrug your shoulder to wake you up. What is your reaction when he does this?
Take a swing.
That happens. I know people that literally you just touch them in their sleep and they'll deck you.
No, I rolled in that 1+1 for my constitution to see if I'd even wake from that.
I've been shaking you vigorously for 5 minutes. You are one of those people when you're out, and there is nothing waking you up. And I shake my head going, okay, I guess I'll just wait. And then he sits on your desk and he puts on his little radio and turns on some music for a moment and leaves paperwork there in a goofy sign that says, "Here lies info." It blinks. He goes, "He's never been able to wake up unless he wants to." And he looks at the clock going, "Oh, it's 3 minutes for his alarm. No wonder." And he just starts walking out the door. The next room he heads down. As he heads to down the line is Chris for Ross Enfield. What is what are you position? What are you doing at this time when you're in the early mornings? What is your position of your type of character?
Let's say he's taking a morning constitution, going for a jog.
All right. As Sergeant Oric walks down the halls, he heads off to the training facility area that's a few clicks down. Finally gets to the main doorway and opens it up and sees 20-foot of field track where there's bleachers and everything else for setting and reading. And under the bleachers is where all the storage lockers are for your equipment to trade out and put back in. When you first walk out, you see this big track going all the way around, and then this like shock put field and training field / like kind of small sports way. A little bit of a basketball field in the back as well. You're running around at this time. I want you to do a dexterity check to see about how you're going with your running. So roll that. It's a straight roll. What'd you get for your straight roll for a dexterity check for your running around?
7 plus 5, 12.
All right. 12. As you're running past, Oryx sees you running at a casual pace, looking like you've been running for a while and you're a little bit winding. You got up about 30, 40 minutes earlier than everybody else, just so you can go jogging. But you forgot the stretch. So for you, it got a little harder near the end as you're finally getting a bit winded, slowing down. Here comes Oryx Scattermace. Hello, my friend. Hello. It's been a minute. Got some information for you. Would you like to check it out? As he pulls up this data pad. I got one of your teammates. When he's ready, he's ready. He's not the guy to
Ross walks over to the benches where his stuff is, grabs a towel, starts wiping the sweat off, and takes a gulp of water. It's like, show, boss. Let me see.
He hands you information. You click on it with your thumb, and it scans.
Identifier.
Yeah, and it scans you and identifies you. It opens up explaining that there is a squad heading in of mobile suits of Gundams heading through of the O8. Their team with the O2 and a few others are trying to head to the defensive line for your supply ships to try to send things home. You've had them shot down recently for the past couple weeks. Hard to get supplies home to the families until you get ready.
You can also say they were also shipping wounded out too.
Yep. Many were lost in the process of the firings. You guys have fought many times with rebuttals and backlashes, but your retaliation, you started noticing it was always throwing mobile suits ahead of you, but it was the tanks you had to worry about. There's only a few left, and you know if you take them out, they won't have the supportive fire to shoot out or shoot down the ships anymore. As it's stating, they're sending a couple squads out, and they want you to be one of the head guys as it scans and shows your face, and then it shows the mobile suit of choice that you utilize, and it shows your Goof custom. And it shows the recent upgrades they improved on it to you. Upgrading the minigun, upgrading the heat sword, and activating a chain whip to it so it can connect and reuse. Editing and adding more damage to the guns, to the fingers, making this thing almost as durable as a Gundam. You and all your surprise, what do you say as you see the upgrades to your new custom?
I just give a quick smirk and go, excellent. I'm interested in killing some GMs today. It'll be fun to see how this works against GMs. Against those Federation bastards.
Yeah, you have no idea. They've been cutting off supplies pretty bad. And I have to go and meet with one of our last men. You need 3 elitists besides me. As he turns and he says, all your information's in the data pad. Check it out. I'll meet you in your mobile suit in short time. He turns around, walks down, almost gets ran over by 2 or 3 other joggers. And does he? No, they just miss him. As he dodges and steps back with a 23. Rolling a 17 plus. He shakes his fist, walks forward, and heads out the door. As he does, he takes a quick right down the hallway further. Dom, what is your character and where would he be at this time as it's hitting about 6 in the morning? You're muted.
He will be in a sporting and fitness area where he's doing more of climbing and treadmilling, and he's pretty much doing a low intensity cardio stepping up, stepping down, pull up, push ups, whatever you can think of.
All right.
Exercise.
So,
Yeah.
are you in the training facility with where Chris is, or are you just doing this in your own area?
He's
Or
doing
are
this
you in the white room? Because I remember I was in the field.
Yeah, you're in the field area.
the white room, yes.
All
And
right.
and just as he was finishing off his last rep, he hears the door kind of beeping as he wipes the sweat from his from with his towel.
Oryx Scattermace swipes his card as it goes. Deek.
Ew, didn't you wipe off the equipment? Ew.
Door opens up. All the bacteria or antibacterial air decompression sprays through, making sure there's no diseases or sicknesses coming in. He walks in, looks around. I see that at least two of you have gotten right into your training. Now, here's the question.
What's up, Cap?
Will you be able to do this mission for me? I heard you're really mean with a certain machine. As he smiles.
Ashton speaks with a smirk. You might as well call me the big bad making machine, so why not?
Well, I know this one's dominant, and you're the one that runs the DOMs. You're the only one that's ever made one move so fast. You've taken out several of those Gundam types.
You're talking to one of the top tier Gundam mechanics around. Been doing this for a while.
You upgraded a machine more than it should have. Impressive, as he smiles. All right, here's your data pad, your information. I will meet you in the docking bay, say an hour.
Affirmative.
As you put your hand to the data pad and your thumb presses to it and it scans, it opens up your information showing you and explaining your information, whatever information you want to put as your age, your height, what you look like.
There. All completed.
And
Anything else?
it shows your mobile suit and shows the upgrades of increased speed, armor, durability, weapon enhancements. Your weapons now do a bit more damage than they should, and they have some unique features with new rounds for your bazooka.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. The biggest upgrades in the world. Anything else you need from me?
He smiles. I'll meet you in the docking bay in about an hour.
Got it.
He turns after doing a salute and heads through the door.
He looks over Ashton looks over his gym bag and takes it in, just exiting out the white room. Gotta head back to home base. Better check and see if Damon's awake.
All right. As that's happening and you're getting your stuff situated, Auric heads right back to Damon's doorway and knocks again. Now, DJ Thunderbase, your Damon, is he... DJ
He
Thunderbase?
went to the bathroom.
Oh. Probably did something. Be right back. Okay. Be right back. All right. I'll just say he can hear him getting ready and getting situated in there and decides not to go in. Knows that he's going to answer after he reads the information, and he'll head through.
Ashton runs down the hallway if he sees is his name Orc? Is it Orca? Is the name of the... Yeah, he sees Oric standing at the door. He stopped at mid hallway. I guess I didn't have to check him at all. Let's go check on the other guy.
All right, so you can head towards Chris, and you two have a conversation while my character heads towards his mobile suit and gets it ready. As I go
Ross.
The camphor.
He waves his hand and try to get Ross's attention. Hey, Ross.
What? What do you want?
Hey, you old what? Me, you old goof. You
Who
heard?
you calling old, you old drunk?
Hey, I don't drink. You're talking to one of the top tier mechanics, bruh. Get your tailbone up here. We gotta have a combo here.
As you guys leave the
All mechanics drunk at some point. It's during the day.
Well, you're talking to the wrong one. I am not.
Where's
I'm
this other? Where's the fourth one? Where's this? What was it? Damien again?
it's Damon.
Damon.
Still
Where's
nothing.
Damon?
Still nothing.
and as you guys have this conversation, there's a couple other people running past, and they're seeing you guys argue and yell. And they're like, "There's, I've never seen some people argue with these two before, but they're arguing with each other. What do we do? Keep running. Just keep running. Ignore them. Just ignore them. If we look at them, they will beat the shit out of us. Go, go, go." These are mobile
I
suit
look
guys.
over and say, "You damn straight I will. Go. You got things to do."
They start running faster. It's the first time they ever beat their record. As you guys head back through and head down the hallway,
Yeah.
you guys go right to your right to the mobile suit bay. Or do you
I yell
guys-
out, "Goof, awaken!" The eye turns on.
All right, so you guys walk through the entranceway. Doors open up after you swipe your key cards, registering you as pilots and other means of other jobs you're known for. Mechanics for Aston, but for Ross for Dark Ops. As the doors open up, the first thing you see with Ross when he first walks in, Ross Enfield raises his hand up as your little indicator on your arm blinks as you say "Goof awaken," and yours straight down right in front of you guys. I'd like you both of you to roll a perception check to see what you see properly.
All right. We'll do just that. All right. For perception, I have a 16 plus 8, 24.
24, you said?
Yes.
Alright, I got it. Shifted. Alright. What did you get for Dark Trooper when you were looking forward?
Perception?
Yes. Coffee.
I'm not looking for coffee.
No, I need coffee. My character, that's what he's going to be doing too right now. He's just getting a big old thing of coffee and just...
I got a natural 20. I got a dirty 20. 13 plus 5 plus 7.
English. All right. 13 plus 7, so dirty 20. So
barely sleep.
a dirty 20 and a 24. You both see above 20, though. You look down this giant hallway-looking garage, but it's huge. Big enough for mobile suits to freely move through two different stories. So I would say over 150 feet tall, as you see two different levels.
Now this is
The top level's the lighter mechs. The bottom level is the bigger, tougher, meaner mechs.
Now this place is spacious. More than enough of Gundams to move around like race cars, and you know what
Playing
I
as
mean.
mobile suits tonight, though. So you're playing as the Zeon army fighting the Gundams.
Okay. This place is huge.
And then, as you see the giant field way,
Come on.
you see vehicles driving past that are doing other mechanics. You see some of the guys that you've worked with, Aston. You've seen some of the workers that do mechanics with you as you work a different shift. But they all see you're coming out. And what you've been telling people lately that, you've upgraded a mobile suit beyond normal capabilities and is able to actually take on the Gundams.
Hey,
No
look,
one believed you at first, but now they're all seeing it.
Yo, it's Ashton. He's over there walking around. He built this thing. Yeah, it's interesting. Look, hey Ashton. Hey, you see us?
You see two mechanics standing at your mobile suit.
What are you doing? Hey, what are you two doing? I made that. I want you two to move. Why are you talking like that? Yeah, we just want to admire you about. Yeah, but you didn't believe me before, so why believe me now?
Yeah,
Well,
They state that, and they also state that they're finishing up the proper paint job that needed to be for it, as you get the Dom custom.
I see. My mistake for coming at you like that full force, but good job. And oh, by the way, don't doubt me no more, or I'm gonna have to deduct brownie points from both of you. Okay?
They both bow and nod and run off. One of them left the spray can that was supposed to be for painting. The rest of the warning danger label stuff. Um,
They forgot the danger label.
as
Idiots.
what's happening, you hear Ross Enfield raising his arm up and saying "Goof Waken" as the lights turn on down the distance, showing different mobile suits, but then showing this unique blue painted Goof custom, a lighter blue, not a darker blue. And the
Not bad.
reddish pink eye glows. It turns on, looking back and forth. You see
Uh,
large shield attached with this elongated minigun. You see this giant sword on the other side attached with the chain at the bottom for tossing and coming back. You see the hands have been upgraded with gun fingers. You notice that there's missile pod holders on the ankles, so it can fire off a few extra rounds of missiles now. As it's been fitted with a similar armor type just like Dom's has, with an amplification, making it have Gundanium armor for a basic mobile suit that is turned to a super suit. What do you say, Ross, as you see your mobile suit when you're standing next to Ashton?
I say, it's. I saw the upgrades you did. The chief gave me showed me the upgrades you did for me. Very impressive, mechanic.
hey, don't doubt me just yet. I'm still all impressed about you saying "Goop Awakening." You're welcome. He says
As
with
you
a
notice,
he says with a smile as he gives Rouse's a thumbs up.
Ashton, as you say that, you still have your wrist indicator on you to turn on your Dom. As you haven't done it yet, do you want to turn on your Dom?
Yep.
All right, so you turn on the activation code or whatever you say, and how does it look when you explain to turn on your Dom? What do you say?
Dom, arise.
And as you hear the engines start lighting up, and you see the eye just and turn on. You see it fully standing to attention, and it's like it seems like it's clenching its hands at first. You're hearing the mobility and strength and structures of the hydraulics crushing and running properly. As everybody's like looking in awe, seeing that the hidden pockets of boosters open up from the sides of the legs and the arms, and they close back up, making it so it increases the speed and durability. The new armor coat across it, made of Gundanium, made it more durable. And in having these two blades that are heat swords, more durable than a basic beam sword, with a unique metal that actually gets stronger as it gets hotter. And your new bazooka that doesn't do just regular bazooka firing now, but does swarm clusters, where you can rain fire wherever you go.
Wait, is this the Gundam Seed version of Dome, or just the OG Dome?
It's I mixed the old G with the Gundam Seed version.
So it has an under barrel machine gun.
Yeah. So there's this hidden underbarrel machine gun that's in there I was about to get to. I was literally about, but thank you. And you see this extra gun hooked to it, as you've noticed when you fought as a Dom for many years, it was lacking a little extra firepower. And then as a backup, there's a fire holder pistol on the back with small machine gun, you could say.
See, I did an upgrade to my good old pal here since the last battle.
The engine works. I want you to roll a intelligence check.
Right.
With advantage to see your knowledge of the engine core that you created for you guys.
All right, intelligence check. Let's do it. A 19
What'd you
plus
get?
2, 21.
Ooh, nice. So, in your knowledge, knowing that you amplified the mobile engines and boosters as well, you gave it a new power source, kind of like how the Gundams have their Gundam or the GN energy. You guys made your own called Dominant Energy, the DM energy. As it glows a green of intensity, and the cells around it when it starts activating actually helps repair your mobile suits at times during combat. As you were one of the first maintenance men, mechanics, to outwit even the scientist when they were trying to do this. You came into the room yourself. Kind of like the whole trope of you see the maintenance guy walking through and sees a math problem, he solves it and walks away, and no one knows it was him. You did that at first, but people figured out it was you, as the only mobile suit to enter start using it first was you. During combat, your Dom got heavily damaged, and you were facing off against the Gundam. But by the time the battle was done, it looked like your Dom was back to full health. As you made these special nanobites that would jump off the energy source and start repairing and utilizing themselves to fix and repair the mobile suits themselves. So within that, everybody will get a D20 to of roll for repair each turn, thanks to Dom's uniqueness as character. Your max gain a boost of will be a 21, so it's a D20 plus 1.
Sweet.
Extra armor and repair every turn for your mobile suit. Now, this doesn't count for your pilot. If your pilot gets injured and damaged separately, your pilot falls unconscious, it's going to take somebody else or the machine or you to roll certain saves to get back up and wake up and to reactivate your machine, which you may get blown up in the process, or you may survive and everybody's defending you until you wake up. Pilots play a big part because you are technically the brain of the machine.
Got it.
Okay, as you guys say this, and you guys are talking, and you're remembering that one of the scientists walks up and approaches Aston, explaining this while Ross is sitting there hearing this all. A figure walking up behind you. Damon, you're all dressed and clothed now and ready. Do you want to show them your mobile suit as you walk down the hall? I got to show Chris's first. Chris.
Nice.
His has been souped up beyond belief, which is actually how it was in the show.
Nice.
And I have two guns. Still have my hand. It's not a finger gun. It's a hand cannon, as well as the minigun.
Yeah, he gets double that. It's not including the chain whip and the sword, and just his body alone. Plus, he has an animal, a companion for his mech. But I gotta grab Devontae's now. All right, Devontae. How does yours for Damon work? As you walk behind everybody to activate yours, because they raise their hands with their indicator to turn them on from a distance. You're walking alongside of Auric as he's walking next to you. Until that base sends a filter overload. I can't hear you. Are you muted, Thunderbase, or do you not have your microphone?
Mine's also kind of with the remote, only when I press the remote to make it activate, it has like that car alarm sound.
Hi, pretty daughter.
Well,
that's
something, sweetie.
Oh, honey.
Unexpected guest star.
Pilot a mobile suit one day too. Don't worry.
I'm sorry, she slipped away.
It's okay. All right, go to mommy. I'll be back, guys. Explain your mobile suit while I'm walking. I'll show it to you in a second. Oh.
Yeah, because I'm not sure what it even looks like.
Did you suggest? Well, you wanted the red comet. Which one did you want? You wanted the OG one, right?
The Psycho one.
Oh, okay. The Psycho one is from Gundam. It's actually a Gundam movie. Gundam. Oh, what was it called? Oh, Thunderbolt.
Yeah, I personally have not watched a lot of Gundam, so I don't know much about it.
Actually, I think you'd like Thunderbolt, honestly, because it has a lot of jazz in it. Because
Ooh, I like jazz.
it's actually a really good movie.
Jazz is good.
All right, so as he's doing this and you guys are talking, sorry, baby needed attention for a second. You see Damon's Psycho Zaku. He has a heat axe specially formed for him, extra armor, more boosters, and extra boosters beyond those. He has bazookas, machine guns, rocket launchers of all different types.
Very nice. Very
As
nice.
you hear Auric walk up behind all of you going, and you guys know who your squad leader is, obviously, is he's the one in red. Each one of you
Yeah.
choose and got your mobile suits accordingly. Your ranks go by certain colors as well. As he looks up, going, even I'm not as high ranked as him in combat. Why do you think he's so quiet half the time? And, you know, I have to wake him up instead of everybody else. You see this red Zaku that's upgraded beyond belief, even has the new features that Astion made into it. As you look over and Ross's firepower is equipped up, and you see a mobile suit dog, like tank, driving next to it, loading up. I'll show you that. As Ross ends up bringing a friendly companion at times that has a dog
Double
tank.
beam cannon and beam swords in its mouth.
Yep.
As also, it's very maneuverable with its. It's more maneuverable than most of a normal Gundam, that normal mobile suit.
Very nice. Can't
Fast,
go
loyal.
nowhere without your four-legged companion.
As you looked over as you guys were talking, you didn't realize there's actually a dog standing next to you. That really doesn't leave his side, but because it's always next to him, it kind of just seems like it's there, and it just until it's
Ross
time.
leans down and gives the dog a couple of scratches behind the ear.
Ashton smirk as he is known as the dog is there.
All right. Damon, what do you do as you're seeing all this before we get into our suits and get ready?
He's just getting things ready for pretty much getting ready for launch.
All right, so as you guys were talking, you've seen Damon walk past you guys, get up to his lifter, raises him all the way up to his mobile suit. He gets in. What does your cockpit look like, Damon, as you were first to get into your cockpit?
It's dark on the inside with glowing red tubes running through it.
Nice. Like it's illuminating from the glowing tubes.
Yeah.
You guys see this red flickering room that he walks into and looks like he disappears into the shadow as he sits down to his cockpit. As the doors close and close and lock in, the windows go in front of him. All lights go as you see little warning signs flickering around for everybody to be out of walking range of mech. That also gives you guys the indications to go to your mechs. Now, how do each one of you go to your mechs as you head in?
First, I put my dog in his mech, get him in his little doggy suit. That's basically like the suit from Gundam G Gundam.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like the weird suit thing goes over.
Yeah, but it has electrodes and whatnot that actually go. That actually has a little harness. That instead it has the suit, but it also has a little harness that goes over the dog's brain that actually connects into it, so that it will follow my commands unquestionably.
It knows your it tracks the mental thoughts of the dog to follow a command of its loyal master, which it automatically shows right when it clicks on right to the dog's eyes. You see a camera popping in front, which shows a picture of you pointing at the mobile suit that you're in, showing that you're in it. The
And
dog.
I give it some love. I give it some more head scratching and love. Then and push the button to initiate contacts and initiate it to put it back into its cockpit.
All right, and the dog goes back in as the helmet goes over its eyes. The dog seems scared at first, like usual, but then the second that the door's closed, it the chemicals start pumping in as well as the camera turns on, showing a picture of you, knowing the dog is safe. You see the dog's head turn left, the machine's heads turn left. You see the dog's turn right. You see the machine dog turn right, as it looks like it's following the indications of how the dog moves.
And I stand in front of it, and I give it hand and I wave at it, and it looks down at me to follow it
Yep.
to make sure it's all working.
You see a robotical tongue. Don't lick that. You'll kill him. Now, for you getting into your mobile suit, what does it look like for you when you get in after that?
I then go over to my cockpit and get my I already have my suit on. I stay in my helmet because we're on the Earth, so I just I look at y'all, I look at everybody. It's like, well, and they hand me a helmet and they go, "We're on the Earth. Why the hell do I need that?"
You grab your hat, put your cowboy hat on.
Yeah, I just put my cowboy. I just take my hat and put it on.
Ashton shook his head, just look up, show off.
You're just jealous.
As he says that, as Ross says that, and you're saying jealous of what? The doors start closing in on him and seal up. Now, Ashton, what does it look like for you when you get in your dom?
He sigh as he see the cockpit closes from Ross's Gundam. he aerobically jumps up as in a military style, just climbing up the Gundam.
All right, you jump up the knee, jump up to the hip, jump right into the cockpit.
Yes. And he lands right in the seat.
For athletics to see how good it looks for you.
Yep. We're about to do that just now. Here we go.
If you're standing in front of all your peers, too, you may be showing off to them a little bit.
19 plus 8. No, 20. 19. Okay, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. 19 plus 9. 28.
Okay. You perfectly lunge and jump up to the knee, then jump past and skip the hip and just do an extra flip to land right onto the opening cargo bay that sits in the front as you land and flip and dink right on it. They all look at you. You start hearing applause for some people, and other people are just going, I can't believe one of our mechanics is going to be piloting again. As you hear Oryx saying, we're kind of low on people. We need some help. And why not the people who know how to work it from the in and out? He developed this system. Why not have it run? And you step back and get into your cockpit. What does your cockpit look like as you get into your cockpit?
It's inside the cockpit. It has this. It has a. It's a high tech of levers, buttons, and even commands and munitions communications on his attachment. The eye and the cockpit visor. It looks like it has this hammer-shaped shadow tinted in the center.
Okay. As you sit on your chair to get ready, the doors close up around you and the cameras go in front and the screens. And things start lighting up saying, Dom, ready to go. As the bars around pull away for maintenance, you're now free to walk as you guys are. As you see Auric walking to his mobile suit, as I do an acrobatics athletics. A 2 and a 3, so neither. I jump up, slip, trying to catch myself on one of the pool wires, falling backwards, hitting the ground as my ankle's caught. as you hear me go, no, 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 as the pool wire that raised you up starts yanking me up by my ankle instead while I'm hanging upside down. You got to be kidding me!
I
Ross
think
starts laughing uproariously, and Bark has it over the loudspeaker.
As you have a camera
Ashton,
pointed right at me,
Ashton
as
face
you
palms
all
as
have
he
to be showing it
as
to
he
everybody.
as Ashton face palms as he's watching as he face palms, and then he asks for Oric for help. Oric for help. Do you need some help there, Cap?
No, I can figure this out myself. I don't need a giant machine to accidentally crush me. I'm hanging upside down, swinging, going like this, going, this is not funny.
Cap, you're gonna need some help before you hurt yourself.
I'm going to do acrobatics athletics to see if I can get up from there. 11 plus... where's that? 4. Okay. That works still. A 15, but it's with the dark, so it hurts a bit. I sit forward. You see me twisting my ankle a bit, grabbing up to the rope, pulling myself up. Now I got to do a strength check. Wait, is that double threes or is it 8? No, it's 8. Okay, 8 plus strength. 1. Wow, 9. I have a horrible time pulling myself up. It takes a moment. It's kind of like a cartoon. You see me go. Damn it! I did it! I did it! I still got 5 feet.
Cap, please, you need help.
He finally pulls himself up, yanks up the cord, looks at everybody as they start chuckling. Him not realizing that Ross here has been using the camera feature of his goof the whole time, recording it and broadcasting it through the whole base. My commanders are sitting there going, so benefits of how much we're going to be giving people. Who's getting a raise? Well, Ulrich's on camera. He's not getting a raise.
and of course, sweat dropped on Ashton's head. It would have been easier if he would have just asked me for help.
I have too much pride for that. As he yells at you, walks
And
in.
he goes. He grabs something and chuck it at him.
Oh God, and just kill him right there. No, that'd be horrible. He walks in and gets into his suit, which is called the Kempler, which I have right here. He has a mine chain whip, shotguns, and 2 different bazookas, as well as machine guns up top of his head. Lots of boosters as well, and those bazookas have rocket launcher attachments for 2 special rockets. His full assault is very good.
We have 4 bazookas, as well as a chain, a mine weapon.
Mine chain. And then also, I think he has a beam sword, or is it a beam axe? I can't remember.
I think it's a beam sword.
Yeah, it's a beam sword. Yeah, it's a beam sword. And it's funny, that's how Alex takes him out. Mexes him up in every way. Alex can't fight him. Straightforward. Pulls out sword. Let's fight sword to sword. He's like, yeah, sure, sword. Gun. Just dockas him. And I'm just like, you just Indiana Jones his ass. That's what Indiana Jones did. Just, oh, cool, sword, pop.
Funny fact about that, the reason why he did that is because Harrison Ford had food poisoning.
And it's still one of the greatest memes / truths in all history. Oh, look, we could fight honorably. Yeah, or I could be ashamed if I shot you from 30 feet. So,
anyway, back to the game.
Back to the story, guys, girls, and squirrels. So, the lights turn on and flicker. As my doors close up, and a purple-green lights light up, mostly a purple outline with green for lettering for the camera. Sit down in this dark-looking chair, and pictures of his past on certain little memories and keychains of friends he has lost, of their tags. He looks up at the screens and sees all of you, and he shows all your stats and goes, "It looks like we have a job to do." As he looks over and says, "No matter the cost on his records compared to all the rest of yours." And it looks like I have no matter what. And looks forward. And then he turns on his comms after. All right, everybody. We have squads with us. They will be following our orders. Let's head through. As the doors open up, the first one standing there is Damon for his mech to be ready to launch. As he's been waiting a minute at watching my character comedically look like a fool. All right, Thunderbase, how does your character launch to head to the base or head out of the base?
Hear the
Basically,
you hear a squish like
is
you hear a squish. You're like, ew.
Maybe you. All right, go for you first, Damon.
his mech is on a track. So
Are we doing the track run?
Mhm.
Nice. You are a second floor up above everybody, so you do have track run capabilities.
Yep, so he just stands in the footlocks as they get ready to run him through the tracks to launch him out.
All right. As you know, you don't need your space gear equipment. They take off the psycho boosters on the back and give you just your regular boosters you need just for regular ground, because those are for 0G where you're in regular. They set you up and you get on the track and lock. It turns you and positions you accordingly and sets you to go for track. All green lights go as it sends you forward right through as you go. You're seeing everything run past really fast. It launches you out right at the bay of the launch, flying you up in the air with your mech. Now, you're going to be coming down for a landing. I need you to do a acrobatics or athletics, but you get a +5 for your psycho Zaku. So whatever you roll with a d20 plus your regular modifier plus the Zaku's modifier, which you got Psycho Zaku, so it has a +5 to your modifier.
As parents shop with major dealings, we all enjoy this Christmas feeling. Gives me the Christmas feeling.
29 in total.
29 in total.
Yep.
All right. Explain to me how you fly out and look super wicked, coming out with this red Zaku, Psycho Zaku, with all this equipment, extra guns, and like you have the plethora of weapons as you launch out with this thing. How does it look?
So I activate the booster just to get kind of like what the airplanes do, the chemtrails.
Oh, okay.
And as soon as I get ready to come to a land, I do a spin to get facing upright and then land on my feet.
Okay. So you do this cool flip and spin and everything, going around, making with the chemtrails, flipping down to the ground, slamming down in this epic pose. And somehow the trails spell DJ Thunderbase in the sky. But you land down and the other Zaku's behind you and in front of you just looking with awe. You even see some of the mechs just applauding. Just and you get comm readings from people going like, "Holy crap, that was epic! Holy crap!" And even this young girl pilot going, "That's what I want to pilot later." Yeah, she's piloting the comet, the red comet, or the pink comet. For this one, she's gonna be called the pink comet because hers is pink. So that's for his. Next, we're gonna go with Dark Trooper. With yours, because yours is next on the line, anyways, and then it goes Dom's and then mine. How does your dog head first, and then you do right after? So, what does it look like for
Ross launching?
Field and his dog? What is your dog's name for show?
Got the thinking.
Scrappy Doo?
Scooby. No, that's copyright.
Scrappy Doom.
Scrappy Doom. Actually, that works.
There you go, Scrappy Doom.
Scrappy Doom and I are just gonna walk out. One of the luckless mechanics was underneath me just as my foot went down, and I go, and you hear a squish, and you're like, and I go, ah.
Dom, this was the most least liked guy for Ashton. You actually witnessed this with your camera. I want you to roll a perception check if you've seen this happen. You see a goof walking.
All right.
It just heads forward, and the lights of warning say to get out of the path. And one of the mechanics that you don't like the most happened to be over there, and you had a chance to say something, but you didn't. As you've seen the goof just step. What do you say as you've seen this? Do you tell Ross, or you laugh with him, or do you just say something inside your pilot by yourself?
Oh, that's a good question. But for perception, I rolled a 14 plus 8, 22.
All right, so you definitely see this all happening. You see this happening, have plenty of time to warn him, but you don't. Why is that? Do you want to tell Ross, or do you just want to say it to yourself in the pilot, in the cockpit?
Should have told that brain box warning label before it started. Idiot.
All right, so total casualty just happened there. You just laughed and just called him an idiot to your own self, not telling Ross though. All right, Ross, your Scrappy Doom gets on the tracks first as you see his tank treads running forward up the leverage hill.
As well as the wings broken down so he can get through the door.
Yeah, they're closed in right now, and the guns are down so they don't clip the top. As you see the dog angling a certain way and it going forward really fast. You have the path next that tells you green lights glow as you walked past, and one of the mechanics didn't get out of the way of the shock and awe of the dog and thought he was okay, not realizing when he turned around, here comes the goof stepping and just turned him into gum.
You steps on him and ew.
Raise the goof's leg up for that moment. Everybody sees you turn it and you're like, ew, and you just close it back up and step and just keep walking. Do a face palm and slap some of them when they complain, going, it's like, there's warnings for 5 minutes. Why did he stand there? It gets ready and you start, do you want to walk up or run up? Because you're in the regular pathway where Devante is in the launch pad.
Then I'll just launch I'll just walk out.
All right, so you walk out behind your dog as your dog launches up kind of like a small lip and comes down, crashing down a little bit with the tank tracks, driving around, making dust. As you walk up, the dust settles, and then you're standing there, and there's a couple different mobile suits with you, and they're seeing you. I want you to do a charisma check for me to see how cool you look as you walk out, and explain to me how you look when you walk out with you and your dog. Thunderbase already oohed and ahed everybody from a distance. He's ahead of you by at least like a whole sector, and he's on the right hand side where you're on the left hand side. Dom will be on the left hand side as well.
Let's make it cool.
Wait, let me check.
In
reality, Dom should be on the right hand
That's
side.
better. I got a net 20 plus 1.
Okay. So
as I walk out, I basically give inspiration to all the infantry and tank and all the non-Gundam pilot infantry.
All right, so you land here. They're thinking you're cool there. All right. So you come out right here, and another custom Zaku looks at you and thinking you're like pretty cool.
Well, I walk out like in Spartan 2, where I just walk. I don't actually make eye contact with anybody.
Yeah. Unless Dom wanted to be the custom Zaku, but he has a custom Dom right now. They both work. All right, so You come out, your dog goes ahead of you, and have your 2 wingmen. 3, technically. So, there. Dom has his. He's a spare. Dom's squad men. You got 2 plus him. Chris. 1, 2. Of mine, which are the specialties over here. There we go. All right, Thunder Base. You get special red comet with you. And the custom sword fencer guy with you. Chris, you get the 2 customs. And there's a goof. Technically, your dog gets regular goof to work with.
So we're a small squad.
Yep, you're each small squads, and you get to choose what your small squads do. There's extras to run as well, which will be in there to choose, which will be for Devante, you have a Zegok, which is the pinkish red one right here. I'll show you because now I can make the battlefield bigger on the camera. As now you guys can see. Now Dom's next to be launched, as you guys all seen. Who else is talking in here? I love it, bazooka time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? We're going to show that on screen. There you guys go. Bazooka Bazanza time. That is pretty wicked from down the stage. All right.
We're about
Dom,
to go to work. Yes.
how does your character look as you now start heading out? And what does it look like as you're walking past the entrance scene where there's a big splat of blood from the dude that totally just got creamed in front of you?
He was worthless anyway.
Only
Hard.
worthless.
He was too drunk to die.
Ashton decide he activate the Gundam as he runs up to the exit, and he actually swoop left to dodge the blood splat, and as he leaps right out the door.
Chris got the custom squad. Plus the old goof.
And as exiting out the door,
Where's my plus? Okay, so explain to me how your mech looks going out the door.
he leaps right when you reach at the edge of the door, he jumps right out the door.
Okay.
As he dives downward into the.
Your Dom runs up the hallway lip first. All big and nonchalant, showing everybody the power of this new mech that you made with a trail of energy green just kind of flowing a little bit behind it, following it slowly. That's
Wait, it's a dome, isn't it?
It's a Dom, but it's a custom Dom that now technically has the regenerative GM energy recharger, but we're going to call it the DM charger for Dom and its manufacturing.
Well, why don't you just hover out? This is a Dom.
He can just hover. I forgot to tell him, Dom, your mech can technically hover the whole time, so you don't even have to step unless you want to.
Well,
you have
you
hover
know what?
capability.
He can exit out by hovering, especially so you have to worry about dodging the blood splatter. He's already.
Well, yeah, that works. You fly right over it, clean it. You fly over it, hovering with the heat of your hovering above. It burns up that whole area as it flies through, making it like that guy never existed in the first place.
Oof.
And you fly up perfectly through. You kind of look like you're like a cool skateboarder slinging through, or like a rollerblader. You sling up the lip and do like a cool flip. Now I need to do an acrobatics or athletics as your Dom is flying out, hovering in front of everybody. Land in front of your squad.
A 15 plus 9, 24.
24. Okay, so you literally launch out and do like a 360 cool spin, and then catch yourself hovering, landing, not even hitting the ground, just casually gliding across it as the dust blows away.
Now,
Your
is
other
this squad made
team-
up of domes? Of DOMs?
No, his squad is a Zaku 1 and a Zaku 2.
Okay.
Unless
I
I
was
want
going to suggest him doing the jet stream attack, but that's up to you.
I can either do that or Dom. Do you want the Black Ops Doms or Zaku 1 and Zaku 2, or do you want the regular Zaku 1, Zaku 2? I'll give you.
That's a good one. Okay.
You know what? The Black Ops ones actually match your color setting because they're black and purple, and you're black and purple and red.
And also, you get the ability to use the jet stream attack for that's only exclusively the DOMs.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll go with the Black Ops then.
All right, you get the special Black Ops team. These two purple and black mechs. I'll show you both of them on the camera. They got a lot of extra firepower. You see them?
All right, I'll take it.
One, which is a lower grade, Zaku 2, which is the higher grade, but they're both special Black Ops. Specialized weapons and gear. They follow you. One's weaker than the other, but one's technically faster than the other.
Work with that.
All right. So you land there for Thunder Base. You have, I'll show you yours right here. You have the Red Comet, and you have the fencing one with the shield missiles. I forgot his name. They all call him the Zeon.
Oh god, what it's from the OG series. I don't remember what its name either.
Yeah, but he's a badass. So they have an upgraded version, which is even more powerful. But we're
I think
utilizing
the upgraded version came from Gundam Build Fighters.
Yeah, he was like a royalty type of guy. So you have these guys as your squad, and then you also, Devontae, you will have him. And so you got your front infantry.
Ooh,
These guys
very nice.
for Dom. This one's yours for Zagok.
Right.
You got the
All
blue version.
The Skogs are more for underwater, but they're still pretty powerful on land.
Oh yeah, they're good assassin types on land too. They're good close range. They got far.
Give me a second. Let me get to a point where where I'm no longer talking.
So they're meant for physical capabilities and medium. For Chris, for Dark Trooper, you got the original Goof as your front linesman.
With a bent sword.
Yep. You guys get the these are
Special punishment.
your the first to go into battle before your squads do. Your
Yeah,
squads.
the Goof is really the Goof is really good for the Goof is really good for Vanguard work.
Oh yes, and then here's mine. The Zeon, the bigger version that's meaner.
With the whippy arms.
Yeah, the extended arms.
Yeah.
So mine will go right here at first.
It also has two Vulcans in its head.
Yeah, it has double. It's 4 of them. So
Yeah, it's 4.
four
Hello.
Vulcans, and then it has missile pods / claw arms, and
I like
don't know
that.
if it's or flamethrowers, but I can choose.
Mhm.
Just
I
different
like
setting.
that.
Yeah, but it's more the high-powered one, unless Dom wants to use this one. I can switch him out, Dom, if you want to use the bigger, stronger one.
Well, we can switch.
All right, so you get the full special ops team. I'll get the more basic guys with my special ops mech.
All right, that works.
It works for me because the whole point is you guys have your specialties, and then we have ours. So your first linemen are going to be your Zegok, Zeon, and Goof, and then we have also our tanks and vehicles riding in. They're going to be front line right here. They're going to fight first before we get into our heavy battle. So basic tanks and basic mobile suits hit before anybody, as you'll notice. Whoops, I just totally killed that ball. Don't kill the ball. Not yet.
Kill the ball first. It's basically a walking tomb.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Oh,
Basically,
wow.
for those of you out on the interwebs who don't understand, The ball was the original mobile suit that the Federation had before they had the Gundams, the 3 Gundam series. They lost because that thing was basically was not able to keep up with the Zaku.
Yeah, the Zaku was originally a mining machine too. It wasn't a.
So I think it was the ball too. I think the ball is made for maintenance and mining.
Yeah, they both were maintenance and mining machines that turned into war machines. Kind of dark, but kind of true.
But the Zaku was better because it was more maneuverable.
Yeah, and it was versatile because it could hold more weapons. All right. Now the field is more set. They position themselves, guys. We have our squads. I'll write down the numbers. Technically, everybody has 4 squad men with their crew. Your squad men are not as powerful as you. They don't have as much health. They're not as badass. They're basic infantry.
They're AKA cannon fodder.
Most of them. Everybody gets one specialty person in there out of that group. So one of the 3 or one of the 4 is a unique person besides you. Which for Thunder Base, it's the Red Comet. It's the girl. For Chris, it's his dog. And then for Dom, it is his Black Zaku 2. And then for me, what do I have? Oh, wow, I'm screwed. I don't got anybody's specialty, really. I'll figure it out for my character. But nonetheless, I would like for everybody to roll initiative, please, as we all get ready. Well, first things first, before initiative, I want you guys to... Well, yeah, it is a battlefield. You are walking right into combat, technically. So, yeah, everybody roll initiative first. Then I want everybody to roll perception checks before we actually go into combat.
I got 28, 17 plus 11.
28, you said?
12 plus 9, 21.
21.
And for my perception check, I got 10, 7 plus 3.
For initiative, I have a 17 plus 8, 25. And for perception, I have a 7 plus 9, 16.
Okay. All right, I got a 15 plus 4. I got a 19. Gesundheit. Okay, so I'm last. Wow. No matter how high we rolled. That's funny. All right. What was your perception check for you, Thunderbase? Oh, I got a net 20 for that.
Perception's an 8 plus 1, 9.
Okay, so you don't see much. Okay, so for you and Ross, both of you are more checking the stats and information about your machines, your mechs, your team. You're looking at them and you're trying to figure out, okay, guys, we got to do positioning, we got to figure this out and go where to go. You guys are doing more planning with your guys, but for Astion and Auric, I got a nat 20 plus, what was it, 6. I got 26. Me and Astion see the field. As you hear Auric chime in, because actually me and Dom are on the same side where Chris and Devontae are on the other side of the field. Astion, repeat, can you hear me? Astion, as you hear a video comm pop up on your your right side of your screen. This little window, it shows my face like a FaceTime.
Talk to me, Cap.
Do you see the field like I do? We have some men positioned, but there's enemies already here. They're positioned and fortified. Oh, this is going to be the rough one. We may not be able...
it looks like we're gonna have to break
No,
this.
boss, this is gonna be fun.
But what does Aston say?
I can see our targets is coming in close. We have to think of a tactical strategy to blast them away or keep them distracted for one.
I see if we can take out for it. There's a GM heading towards us, as well as a ball. Looks like some kind of hover tank. My scanners are showing a gun cannon. Oh no, they have an O2 GM with a missile pod. We might have a problem. This is
Damn.
not good.
We
All right,
get-
guys, for initiative, right after we talk and converse this, we know what's on the field. You guys don't. You guys got to run in and find out. Your scanners are only picking up what you guys receive or pay attention to. For me and Aston, we see what's going on in the field completely right now.
Pray that our defenses can support us.
We
Not
have
sure.
at least 4 or 5 we have to worry about to take out aerial. At least a gun tank, a space, and 2 different gun cannons, not including this GM with him. There's a sniper as well. Watch out for the sniper of the GMs. He has a high-powered beam rifle that could run right through us.
Noted.
All right. Ross, you're first after this happens. You hear... And right in front of you is a big wall of fire from missile pods. As you...
We position our shields in front of it. I order the dog behind us and both goofs go in front with their shields up.
So you send up you, yourself, and your one custom goof, or custom Zaku with your custom goof, which you have the custom team. So Chris, you have literally the complete custom team except for the original goof. Your goof raises its shield, blocks, as well as your custom goof for you, because you have double shields. You have a minigun shield and you have a regular shield arm. Your custom Zaku jumps up in front and raises his shield up. And then your Zeon, or Zuku, I think it's called Zuku, raises up his shield to block for your dog as the missile pods race through from the O2 firing right here and just raining hell right across you guys. Now I need for Thunderbase as well, I need you to do a dexterity save for your squad, please. As a squad, roll 4 dexterity saves and tell me all 4 of them. The 2 lowest are going to be directly hit, and anybody that's above a certain number will not.
I got 118.
Okay, it goes for you and Thunderbase.
119. 132.
Okay.
Another 32.
Now, Chris, you got 5 to roll, where Thunderbase, you got 4 to roll.
I got a 16. And a 31.
I got 3 nat 20s
Holy crap.
plus 3. So that's 3 23s. And the last one's a 4 plus 3, 7.
Okay. So 3 of your guys perfectly move out of the way. For you, for Ross, your whole team blocks. But for Thunderbase, these guys all block and are fine, but your Zigak up here ahead gets swarmed with missiles and takes heavy damage at first and gets knocked down a little bit for the turn. Mind you, he knocks down forward where his missile pod can launch forward as an attack, but he's still damaged for a turn. The jet fire that was flying past risks getting hit by 1 missile, but doesn't die yet, but it's close. The tank over here got hit once, but didn't get taken down. The other tank over here got hit once, but didn't get taken down. This whole section just got bombarded over here. Just missile pods and swept across. Hitting them, all the rest of you guys blocked and stepped back. All right, Ross, what are you doing for your action and your
I'm going
bonus?
to order both my tanks forward to engage the front lines. To engage.
Okay. You get to control
It
one.
looks like a GM.
So for you, Ross, you get to control the smaller tank. Thunderbase, he gets to control the jet and the bigger tank because he has one less. So you got the smaller basic tank. right here, which is just a regular, basic, like M1A1 kind of style esque tank. It moves past the trees, moves past the flying jet tank. You move forward. I want you to do a perception check for me. It gets a +1 with this perception check because the tank. So the D20 +1.
One more.
Certain categories.
I got a 13, so plus that's 14. So 6 plus 7.
All right. Altogether a 14. Is that plus the 1? You get a +1 on top of that.
Yeah, it was a 13. It was a 13 plus a 4. It's plus 1.
All right.
Equals 14.
So you look ahead and see this double-barreled tank with a machine gun on top, and you have 3 men piloting this tank. You have 1 driving, you have 1 loading, you have 1 firing. What do you tell them to do as they fire?
I tell them to engage the 2 double-barrel tank. While I will tell my custom Zaku, I think is this one, and the regular and the OG Goof to move forward.
All right. So roll 1 attack with your tank. You get a bonus action, so technically you can roll 2 attacks if you're firing twice with the tank.
I get a net 20 for my attack.
All right.
I got a net 20 plus 12, 32. And it does 10 damage.
All right, so 10 damage plus explosive fire, which is another 10 damage, so it's going to be 20 damage altogether to the tank. So this tank rolls up. That 20 does double damage, blasting one of the barrels, bending and bowing it. The other barrel is still straight, though, to fire. And then your regular goof runs up ahead, behind your tanks, with its gun arm out and its shield up. And then you have the Zaku custom coming from behind.
What's the Zaku custom armed with?
A heavy machine gun of the Zaku custom, but more upgraded. A beam rifle, like an upgraded beam machine gun. A beam saber. It has an actual beam sword. And it has missile pods under its belly. A 6-pad. And it has a heat axe as well for backup, just in case.
Okay.
And then it has mines and grenades on its shield. You're behind a tree with it. So you walked up to the tree ahead of you. Your gun arm is pointing past the tree over your goof's shoulder for just in case firing measures. So it has something to cover it for distance, and it can shoot within its distance right now. And same thing with your goof. Your regular goof can fire right now, and your main mech.
That is a very impressive tree if it can cover a Zaku. Anyway,
big giant ass trees. There's some big trees I have. There are real trees that are that big.
The regular goof is going to shoot at the double-barreled tank just to finish it off.
All right, roll a attack, and it's going to be a +4 for goof.
So I got 14, so +4 is 18.
All right, 18. So you hit the tank. It's the tank you're shooting at, right?
Yeah,
double-barrel tank.
Double-barrel tank.
All right.
Shot at.
So you first hit it with the regular tank, blasting one barrel. The machine gun guy is starting to dock it at you guys, and the other tank barrel is aiming down to hit your other tank. And then right when the guy in the truck or the tank looks up, he sees the goof point down. Oh no, I have fucked. What do you how much damage was it?
Oh. 13, 7 plus 3, 7, 6 plus 7.
Okay. You hit this tank, severely killing the gunner up top. He got on the 50 caliber, start going, and you went, and right when you went, one of those big finger rounds just flied right and hit him perfectly, and just 50 caliber's gone. Still has one barrel aiming. The tank has been hit a couple more times. The track is damaged now. It can't guard anymore. It can only fire with one cannon of its two. And one of their squad men just got annihilated by your goof. And then you put rounds into the ground right behind it right after. Okay, so your goof can't do anything else right now. Your custom Zaku can do one shot right now. That's about it until it gets to your action, until the next turn of combat.
Okay, I'll take one shot with that at the tank just so we can finish it off. I got 15.
All right, with your beam machine gun, you got a 15 or beam rifle.
Yeah.
All right, a 15 misses though. It's a 16 for its AC. As you beam past it, just missing this tank, grouting into the ground next to it. As you hear the tank men going, "Oh crap! They've upgraded their equipment. We're screwed. Oh no!" They kind of sound like guardsmen crying. I mean, what? Nothing. Now you have your goof custom and your Gundam, and then you have the
Gundam,
the Zeon, which is kind of like a upgraded space version of like the Zaku, but it's not the Zaku. It's like a one level ahead of the Zaku 2. Technically, it would be Zaku 3.
I'm gonna. Where is the sniper? Can I do a perception check for the sniper? See if I can see the sniper.
You can roll a perception check for the sniper.
13.
With a 13, you can only see up to around here. So you don't see the sniper yet. You don't know where he is.
Okay,
So
then I'll move my goof. I'll move here. I'm going to move everybody up. And I think that'll end my turn.
You move up your Zaku 3. You move up your tank dog. Now, do you want your tank dog to fly, or do you want him to stay in tank mode?
Stay in
just
tank
blast. What?
I'm going to keep it in tank mode.
Tank mode? All right, you're going to keep him as a backup just in case, and you can shoot from a distance. So that good cover. All right, so he goes and stays in tank mode. You're goes forward a little bit.
Hang on.
You want him to move forward.
Almost done. Wait.
Here now. Goof custom. Pulls up behind. Good thing guys got no heavy beam weapon guys over here because they would just straight line you. Your turn is now done as you moved up your squad and have your dog in position. Your dog has a sentry mode, so if someone goes within a certain distance, your dog can attack, and I'll let you know when they get within distance. Next on the list, though, is Dom with Aston Lockhart, the epic mechanic that has created this special energy shield. And
I'm going to be right back, Henry.
All right, buddy. I just seen your message. Sage says he'll be right back, too. Okay. We'll get back to Sage then. Damon Cross for DJ Thunderbase. What is your character doing with the Saiku Zaku and the Red Comet, as well as who else do you guys have? You have the fencing Zeon and the Zigak, which your Zigak is your first to head forward. You have the red Zigak that got knocked down, but he is facing forward with his
My main one still can't see. I just rolled a perception. 7 + 1, 8.
All right, so he doesn't see much as he's sitting from a distance waiting, but you still have your red Comet as she can go ahead, and you still have your red Zagak that can move as well and fire missiles or do machine gun attacks until it gets closer. Then you also have the control of the Zeon tank and the Zeon jet fighter. You gotta focus on those first, anyways.
Okay. So
you got your Zeon tank, which is also technically a flyer itself, as it has an attachment to it, but it's still a tank. And then you have your the Zeon flyer that has its missile bursts and missile pods, like machine gun bursts and missile pods. And then the tank has one big heavy cannon, and then a triple barrel machine gun on it. And then you have your Zagak in front that has the missile pods that fire in a swarm pattern, as well as machine gun arms with claw arms.
Okay.
They're the only ones within distance.
I don't know what enemies are near me.
All right, I'll show you on the camera. You guys are right here. Your tank, your jet, and your Zagak. And right ahead of you, you have a GM jet flying forward right now at you guys. You have this tank that Chris just decimated, but it's not dead yet. You have an original like OG Gundam walking ahead forward towards you guys with the bazooka. And then you need to roll another perception check for your Zagak if you want to see any further. But right now you see a jet, a tank, and a mobile suit walking up ahead of you. Within your
Can I
camera.
at least see if they're friendly?
Roll and roll a perception check, and that'll tell you.
16 plus. I don't know what his perception plus modifier would be.
For Zagaka, it'll be a +3.
Okay, so that's a 16 plus 3, 19.
All right, so with this 19, he knows that all these ahead of him are hostiles. Every one of them is trying to kill him, and they're shooting at him right now.
Okay. I'm going to fire back.
All right, do you want to fire the missile pods that you have directly forward, or do you want to fire one of your machine gun arms?
I'm going to just fire a missile right now.
All right, your missile pod, I want you to roll a
19.
All right, 19 to hit. Now I want you to roll a d8 to see how many missiles hit.
Well, no, that was just the roll on the D20. I don't know what the plus modifier for the missile would be.
+3 for that.
Okay. That's a 19 plus 3, 22.
All right, so 22. So you hit, definitely. Now roll a d8 for me to tell me how many missiles are connecting.
3.
So these 5 missiles or 7 missiles fly past. Yeah, 5 missiles fly past and just blow up behind him. But 3 of them directly hit. Now, who are you exactly hitting? Are you hitting the jet pod, the mobile suit, or the tank that's already been damaged?
I'm going to hit the tank.
All right. How do you want to do this as you blow up the tank that Chris originally shot?
Just a big explosion.
All right, so
Boom!
the tank responder looks over and sees 3 missiles flying at him. Pray to your gods. What? And right as the guy says what and loads in the cannon for the firing, he just sees a white flash as the last 2 guys that are in the tank just blow up. As the tank flips forward and goes upside down, exploding into life.
He has returned.
Blew up. 1 tank right behind as a mobile suit walks right past. He just went. Now that was for him. You still got your flying tank, and you still got your actual jet. What are you doing with those 2? And you can.
I am going to fly over with the jet. I'm going to pretty much do kind of like a carpet bombing.
Well, right now you have another jet in front of you trying to fire at you. Beforehand, I need you to do a dexterity save. As bullets are whizzing past, you get a modifier of a plus.
Nat 20.
All right, once you got a 23. So, explain to me how you dodged this fire as you do a carpet bombing across.
So, first he's going to basically do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
As he releases after to avoid the firing, and then when he gets back straight, he's gonna immediately drop the missile.
You drop the missiles, they fly right into this mobile suit Gundam. As it raises up its shield, and you still hit past the shield, hitting at the chest of it and the head of it. Now roll a d20 plus 10.
3 plus 10, 13.
All right. So a 23 as you fly past, you do a barrel missing the bullet fire right past, dodging.
Wouldn't it also be laser fire because of the?
Well, for them, it's for this jet that's firing, it's only machine gun fire and missile fire.
I thought you were getting fired at.
Yeah, he's getting fired at by a machine gun fire and a missile fire, but then he is flying past, and dropping bombs right past. So he does a barrel bomb or a barrel roll, flipping past the fire, flying past this mobile suit's, the GM's regular jet fire, dropping bombs right over the OG Gundam as OG Gundam raises up its shield. And the first few hit the shield, other ones hit the other side and hit up the chest and the head, doing over 23 points of explosive damage to the armorants as it steps back as the camera flicker for a second of being distracted. You still have your tank. You can fire with that, and then your red Zaku's, Psycho, and Comet, you can move forward if you want.
Okay, I am going to fire at the one that just got bombed.
All right, so fire the tank. It'll be a d20 plus 8.
10
for the
plus
fire.
8, 18.
All right, 18. As its shield has been rocked over, so it loses the AC for that moment of a normal 20. It turns back to an 18, so you do hit. Now roll for damage. Damage will be a cannon fire of the d20 plus 10.
7 plus 10, 17.
All right, so 17 points of beam damage hit across the chest of it as it makes the Mobile Suit Gundam step back and lose balance for a short period of time. As it tries to raise its shield back up, you can see it took a hit as you guys are working strategically. Now, for your last two mobile suits that are your...
I'm going to just move them forward more.
All right, you're just going to move everybody forward. You move your shielded mobile suit ahead. He helps block your... You move your red comet behind him, and then you move forward behind her. It ends your turn. It's now Dom the Sage. Is now your turn.
All right, lock and load. All right. All right, let's recap. Where are we at? Where are we at? Are we still in the same spot?
You're still near the beginning at the box area in the front. I'll show you. All right, so you're right here with your Dom and your
All
two
right.
custom Zaku's, their special ops, and your Zaquan right here with one jet fire above. So you right now you control the Zaquan, the jet fire to shoot forward, which you have a GM soldier and a ball ahead of you. You also have a tank and your little jet fire.
All right. So let's see. So where are the enemies are located in the map?
You can roll a perception check and I'll let you know.
All right, then let's do it then. Yeah. We have a 13 plus 9, 22.
22. You look forward and ahead and see a GM soldier raising his shield with a beam rifle. You see this ball flying ahead that has its guns at the bottom and its big giant cannon up top. And you see a jet flying past, but that's about it. Now you can attack the GM soldier and the ball. They're within reach.
All right.
Is there? If you look any further than that, with that 22, you also see a hover tank, and then you see a gun cannon.
Mm.
Those are further back.
What is the gun cannon armed with?
The basic gun cannon would be a beam rifle, the 2 beam shoulders, and a shield.
Doesn't he also have, does he also have Vulcans?
He does. He has Vulcans up top, and so does the other gun cannon.
Hmm. Sounds about right.
So, what do you want to do when it comes to you have your jet flying above, which has its double beam rifles and machine guns, and then you also have your Zaquan, which is this big, long arm stretched machine, which can get further. Has machine guns up top and beams in its arms like flamethrowers.
Hmm. Well.
And then you have your squad with you.
Hmm. All right. I think I'm gonna take a choose. Which one? Let's see. You got 2 enemies from a distance, and you have a few S in the front. Let's see. I'm gonna take my chance and start off. I'm gonna try to make an interesting push. We're gonna start with the ball.
All right, you're gonna shoot the ball.
Uh-huh.
Are you shooting with the jet fire, or are you shooting with your Zaquan?
That's the qualm.
The big. All right. It has quad Vulcans. Those will be a +12 for the D20 +12 for an attack, but the modifier is a +4 for that.
So the roll for hit we have a 15.
It's 27 plus the 4, so 31. All right, so you definitely hit the ball with these quad Vulcans of machine gun fire.
All right, ready to roll for attack.
They do a D20 +12.
Oh, all right. And we have a 14. I rolled a 14.
All right, so 14 plus 12, so 26. You do 26 points of damage hitting this machine. Severe armor damage. Okay. You still have one more base attack, which could be your flamethrowers, which you're not close enough for those yet. But you can move forward if you'd like. If not, hold your position until the rest of your team gets close. Okay, you went robotic. That works though. You still have your jet fire. You can still fire with that if you like. You have the hover tank, the ball, and the GM soldier in front of you.
I'm gonna roll them.
18.
Yes.
All right, with 18, you hit.
Look right.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
We lost Henry. Apologize for the technical difficulties. Hang on.
There he goes.
We lost you there for a second, my brother.
Oh, man. There he is.
What just happened?
We lost you.
We lost you for a second there.
That was weird.
Yes, it was. I was just about to get ready to roll for attack. Okay. Okay, let's roll for the attack. Okay. And this is for the hover that's doing the attacking now. So I rolled a 15 for damage.
Okay.
So I rolled 15 for damage.
15 for damage plus 10.
25 then.
Okay.
And this is for the hover that's doing the attacking.
That was weird. I was totally listening to you, and then I thought you were having the connection issues. No, I was having the connection issues. Doesn't make any sense. I paid all my bills.
Odd.
Yeah, very odd.
So the hover attacks with with 25 total. So yeah, that's gonna end my turn after that.
All right, the ball is severely damaged but not dead yet. Just it's smoking. You see electricity sparking all around it. You have your guys set and move to forward a little bit, but that'll end your turn. It'll now go to my turn.
Ceasefire! Ceasefire!
Oh, we be fire.
Telling me Cap, come in. You still hanging on to us?
All right, as we head to here.
That was really
You hear Sergeant Ork go, "All sorted, don't worry. Here we go." As it sends the Zagak forward, heads it right towards, like, right to the Zeon GM. I'm gonna move my Zaku up here. Zaku 1 over here. My guy forward. So I first attack with the Zagak. And that 20 finally got a good roll. He runs forward and fires his machine guns at first. As the GM is looking and paying attention to Dom's soldiers right now, he looks over and just sees bullet fire like crazy, hitting him for a plus 10 with 15, so 25 points of damage. And then I go and roll again for my physical attack, which is a nat 20, and hit him with a nat 20 plus 4, getting 17 points plus 10, so 27 points of damage to the GM soldier.
Ooh, he's getting good.
Zagak's turn. Now my regular Zaku 1 is firing his missile. Whoops. And there we go, another nat 20. Awesome. A nat 20 plus 10 fires this missile right at the GM, blowing off his left arm where his shield is, taking significant damage of 20 damage times 2, 40 damage. His left arm completely falls off. As Zaku 1 goes to recharge and reload his missile for his next round, Zaku 2 fires. Wow, I just rolled double nat 20s. I don't even know this is possible. My dark and my light.
Apparently it is, because you just did it.
That's a rarity.
Zaku 2 raises up with his machine gun and his missile pods.
Ooh.
Fires off against this GM, doing 27 times 2, so 54. So how do I want to do this? Is you see Zaku 1 fire off the missile, blow off the left arm of the Zaku or the GM as the Zagak hit it and slashed it and fired away its beam rifle as it looks forward, and here comes the Zaku 2 loading up and firing his machine gun and its missile pods off its legs, and you just see him swirl around the bullets and just hit. You see the GM just explode, and the other arm blow off, and the head blow off, and the chest cockpit just explode. The pilot inside, all he'd seen on the camera was missiles and gunfire before his last moments, before he blinked and just exploded. My main guy After, loads up his missile pods on his shoulders to fire from a distance. But that's all he can do. Let me see. Is there anything else?
What a
Nope.
launch out there, Cap. You took him out.
He blows up, falls down over here.
Well.
You guys are now positioned accordingly. Now it's the enemy's turn.
Uh-oh. Brace yourself.
Ball flies forward. GM soldier runs up. Beam rifle and gun. The GM's going to hold his position. He's going to move up a little bit. Bazooka. He's going to hold his position. Oops, we go. Twice. Triple. Stay.
Just putting more where this come from.
Right? They're already falling. You guys haven't fallen yet until after the battle. Regular Gundam moves up max speed. 08's going to hold off for his fire or her fire in a second. He's going to move up. Original Gundam's going to move forward. Alex Gundam's going to hold position. Gun tank, raise up and fire. Wow, I just did it again. Okay, he's all there. They're all held in position now. So, first, we're going to have the hover tank fire. He has a +1 with his +6 and a d20. Okay, so 16 plus 6, 22 plus 1, so 23 to hit. He does hit. He fires his miniguns at Mizagok, hitting Mizagok, doing 27 points of damage directly to one of the joints of this machine.
Oh, 27
Surprise.
points. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Oh.
He's done with his though. The next one is the ball. It's a 19 plus 8. As it goes to grapple at Dom, your flying ship, your double-winged flyer, as it grabs the ship with its grappling arms and points its cannon directly down at the ship.
Ew.
And yeah, it hits with a 16 plus 4 for the cannon fire, so it's a 30-20. And the damage itself is it's a plus 15 with 11, so 26. Plus the grapples of the arms of each one doing 15 apiece. That's 30 with it. So you see the wings of this ship flying ahead get grappled by the ball, crushed as the cannon goes right down to the cockpit and blasts the cockpit, killing the people inside as you see the ship just erupt in front of you. The ball gets its first kill. As you watch the plane collapse down, blowing up behind you guys, or in front of you guys.
Damn. Ugh.
The next mobile suit he fires off. He's firing at one of your special ops Zaku's, Zaku 2. Does he hit? Double nat 20s again. Holy crap. That's the second time in a row.
That definitely hits if it's a double nat
It's
20.
opposition this time. Yeah, that hits. And doing 22 points of blasting damage of the beam rifle to the shoulder, hitting this thing that's going to be doubled, so it's 44. You see the shield and the spare gun that was on the Zaku 2 just get ripped off. It misses its second fire completely, though, with a 4 plus 10 with a 14 missing. As it fires again and misses the second shot. It hits you with that first shot and surprised the hell out of your mobile suit, though. I was not expecting that twice.
Well,
So he's done with that one. Next is the original Gundam. He's going to be firing at your goof for you, Chris. OG
no.
goof. 16 plus 10, 26. He hits. And he's hitting you with 14 damage plus
Oh,
10. So 24 damage of
They can-
explosive damage to your goof. As your goof your original goof gets engulfed in flames from a bazooka hit.
okay, that gave me chills just hearing that.
All right.
That
He
gave me
fires again for a
chills.
second time, though, and he misses with the second shot.
Oh man.
As the second shot flies past and hits the ground behind this goof. That
Oh,
will
man.
end his turn. Next is the jet going after Devontae's jet fire, or his jet as well. A 19 plus 8, he hits, blasting you down with a 27. Now, how much damage is that to see if it takes you out or not? A 28 points of damage. The jet that you have is damaged severely. The one of the pilots dies for Thunderbase for flying in this jet.
Oh god.
But the other pilots still succeed in controlling this jet as it's messed up bad, but it's not down.
Oh man. This is ugly.
Oh yeah, they hit back. All right, the other gun cannon's gonna fire now. 12 plus 8, a dirty 20 to hit. As he did hit my Zagak. And he did how much damage to my Zagak? So 25 points of beam damage right to my Zagak. Severely damaging my Zagak. It's not down, but it's hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He fires the beam rifle, completely misses though. Next is the mobile suit Gundam himself. Oh no, he already did. It's Alex Gundam. He's gonna machine gun spray. And 19 plus 10, 29 to hit.
Oh man.
He's hitting one of Devontae's with the shield. As he blocks and raises up with the shield. Still takes 16 points of damage hitting from the shield. And then last is the sniper right now. You guys are so lucky. He hit with a 14 and misses as the beam flies past. Right? All that commotion, all the explosions around it. Times. Now it's back to you guys. Ross, you are first, and then it'll be Dom. So, all right, Ross, what are you doing?
First, I'm going to do a perception check to see where that sniper beam came from.
All right, roll a perception check.
Oh, come on! 6 plus 7, 13.
You looked around and couldn't find where the rifle beam hit from all the explosions around. You just know it came from a general direction ahead of you. Besides that, what do you do next?
Is my tank still alive?
Yeah.
I am going to... continue it forward to have it to draw fire.
All right, you're gonna fire with the tank.
No, I'm going to have it draw fire. So I'm going to have it do a rolling fire.
All right, rolling forward and firing. All right, so you roll forward right into the original Gundam as you're rolling forward.
And I shoot at its knee.
Yeah, roll an attack as you're firing.
17, 5 plus 12.
Sadly, you fired, but the bullets dinged off from the angling. How armored it is.
Oh no. Oh no.
You're within stepping distance of this machine now. But you still have the rest of your machines. What are you doing for the rest of your army?
I'm going to have all of them move forward. The OG goof is going to engage the Gundam next to the tank.
All right. He runs right in.
And gives it a side tackle to get it away from the tank. A shoulder check.
All right, so roll for an attack for me.
You
As
want unarmed?
Gundam, you hit. As you just Gundam, you get the chance to shoulder check him.
3 plus 12 for 15.
At 15. You miss the shoulder check as it sidesteps you and shield bashes your goof. Wow, only doing 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
As it slaps your goof to the side for a moment.
I'm
But
going
at
to
least
have, in the meantime, while he's slapping the goof away, I'm going to have my other Zaku and my goof attack it while the other goof is being just using it as a distraction.
all right, so that means your other 3 mobile suits have advantage for your firing. So you can roll 3 attacks for me. 1 for your minigun, 1 for your let's see, you got minigun, you got machine gun, you got beam rifle.
I got 16 for 1.
All right, that's a miss with the regular machine gun. Even with the AC drop.
That's better. A 29 for one other.
Your minigun hits directly with your goof custom.
And a 28 for the last one.
All right, your beam rifle hits completely as well. As he raises the shield and he hits against your
OG goof.
Your OG goof and pushes it to the side as it opens up its shield. The machine gun fire hits the shield as he raises across, but then the minigun fire hits across its chest. It steps back, trying to raise up its shield again in its arm to protect, getting hit by beam fire in the shoulder and the chest. Stepping back, he's taking even more damage. Seeing smoke billow off this whole machine. You still have your dog with his double twin cannons if you want to.
And I got 2 13s for the damage. Yeah, I'm gonna do the double beam cannons against that Gundam.
All right. Yeah, roll 2 attacks. It's 2 different beam cannons. Firing is a double.
I got 18 for one and 21 for the other.
All right, so they both hit. All right, and you get a plus bonus for this of 15. So it's 15 plus whatever you roll for the damage. So it's a D20 plus 15.
An 8 for one and a 12 for the other.
All right. So 23 and the 12 plus 15, so 27. So you hit with those, and you just see big explosions across this mobile suit Gundam. It steps back all messed up severely. It's not dead, but he is messed up bad now. It's inside his cockpit. It's just flickering red.
It might be forced to retreat.
Might be. Or maybe cut down, depending. All right, that goes it.
I don't think I have anything else I can do. Can I?
No, you the only thing you can do is something with your own goof custom. That is the only one left that can attack for your side. So then the only thing, you already did your machine gun or your minigun, so you can either blast your gun hand or that's it. You can't throw your sword from a distance yet.
I'm gonna pull that for now.
Hold it. All right. You can hold it for if someone shoots missile fire. You can shoot the missiles instead. All right. Next on the list is Dom. Back with Ashton. Ashton, what are you doing as you're within this vicinity right here? You have the ball in front of you. You have a GM soldier in front of you, a hover tank, and then others behind them. As one of your Zakus has been hit, it's damaged, but he's not dead. The other one's been hit a little bit. Your big guy is still moving forward, strong and sturdy. And then you're coming up from behind with your bazooka. What do? You are muted.
Okay, let's see what we're gonna do here. All right. So we have the hover. You have the hover left. You got the. What else is up in the field? The ball is. You said the ball is damaged. What else is left?
The ball is ahead of you. You also have another GM mobile suit running ahead of you, but it's behind the ball, and a couple other mechs that you just can't see yet. And then there's also the hover tank that's down on the ground firing its minigun at you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna go cutthroat and go finish the ball for attack the rest of whatever the
All right,
ball has.
fire at the ball.
Here we go. Perfect. A nat 20.
All right, now 20 plus what?
Plus 9.
So you hit.
All right, now for damage. Here we go.
You get a plus 10 to your damage.
Here we go. Give me something big. Give me something big.
And this is with
16.
your
16.
All right, so the 26.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so and this is with your Zeon, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now that so how do you want to do this? What are you trying to do? Reach up with your arm and grab it and crush it? Or are you trying to hit it with the beam gun on its arm? And when it extends out?
I'm gonna stretch and reach it out and crush it.
All right, so this ball's flying ahead, blasting and rips up the ship, thinking he's gonna rip you guys apart like it's nothing. As the ball looks down, the pilot realizes that you have your Zagan walking up and raises both of his arms right at it. And right he's trying to aim his cannon down at you, you just crush it right in the middle and just squish the pilot right in the center. And you just have an explosion happens at your arms, but nothing of damage.
Lily made him out of strawberry jam.
As it falls to the ground, exploding the rest of it away. There's still the tank and GM behind it, but that'll be it for your Zagan. You still have your Zaku 1 and Zaku 2.
All right, for Zaku 2, I'm going to use that to attack the GM.
All right, you pull up your bazooka with your Zaku 2 into fire.
Oh.
Or your machine gun. Which one?
Bazooka. We'll start with bazooka.
All right, fire with the bazooka. You get a
Here we go.
4 for it.
Here we go.
All pluses.
I rolled a 15.
All right, 15 plus 4, so 19 as you hit. As the GM runs up and pulls out his beam rifle and lowers its shield down the fire, it gets hit with this missile, just flying right past, booming it right in the chest. Now, for damage, you got to roll your D20 plus 10.
All right, D20 plus 10. Come on, give me something big. Here we go.
Explosive damage.
18.
It's 28 damage plus 5 more for explosive. You see the shield on the left arm just erupt. As it drops down, the whole left arm's damaged. The gun that he's holding is a beam rifle, is barely holding on. Now you have your Zaku 1. What does your Zaku 1 do? After your Zaku 2 just blasted it with a missile, with a rocket.
So Zaku 1, what weapons does he contain again?
He holds similar weapons such as the machine gun and bazooka as well.
So while Zaku 2 is using a bazooka, Zaku 1 will be using a machine gun.
All right, fire at the machine gun. You have a plus 8 with it.
All right. For that, it is a 17.
Okay, so with the plus 3 and that on top of that with it, 28 altogether. You hit. How much damage are you doing? It's a D20 plus the 8 damage for the machine gun.
Here we go.
There's a plus 3 with this. So 20 to hit, and then 8 more for you.
A 15.
All right, so 15 plus 8, so
23.
23 damage. Just lit up across it. You see the beam rifle that it had drop to the ground as the left is no more functional. As it ignites its beam sword in front of you. Now you have your main dom. It's from the back.
Uh-huh.
And you still have Do you have anything else besides that? Your jet is dead now. So yeah, that was it. All right, so yeah, you have your main dom left, which is in the back. You can still hover and fly ahead if you want. But that'll take all your movement, and then you can get a one attack in there. What do you want to
I
do?
could do that. I could do that one more attack before moving him forward.
All right, so you're going to shoot your bazooka from the air.
Yes. All right, here we go. Okay. I have a 15.
A 15 plus for the modifier. The modifier is a +5, so it's a dirty 20. So you hit.
And now for damage. Here we go. Come on, give me something good. Come here. I pray you be something large enough to get this guy out of here. Oh, yes. I did it. A nat 20. I did it.
All right.
Does it roll in the big punches? Let's see.
All right, so you hit with it. Now your explosive damage is a +10, whatever you roll with a d20.
It was a 20, so it's 30 now.
All right, so you hit with 30, and it becomes double because of the nat 20. It's a 60, so you do 60 damage to this GM.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So how do you want to do this? Is you fly up in the air after your men just bombard this thing, and you hit it with a big missile swarm with your bazooka.
While everyone was shooting at once, the Dom actually has locked its crosshairs, target locked, launching a slow but steady, powerful shot from the bazooka,
As you fire,
obliterating the tank.
blowing him up, and you just see a big explosion hit as he drops down. As it allows him, because you had him move forward to kill the ball. He moves forward a little bit.
Two targets down. You guys are good out there.
All right.
I'm doing fine. The front lines take.
All right, so that'll end your turn, Dom, as Aston Lockhart, and now it goes to Damon Cross for DJ Thunderbase. It looks like DJ Thunderbase is busy with something right now. For that, I'll roll. $16 plus 5, so 21 to hit for him for his missiles. And she fires off. You see the jet blow up in the sky and crash down over here. You guys move forward. There you go. Move forward. Her forward. Your Seacock runs ahead. Okay, so as the Gok fires and misses his machine guns at the Alex Gundam, fires again with a nat 2, and the other one was a nat 7. Misses again. His Red Comet fires with a nope, it's a 4. A 4 plus 10, 14. She misses as well, hitting the armor. And then his other guy hits. Missile shield misses and hits and misses the Alex Gundam as well. Holy crap, he's just dodging everything right now. And then for his actual mobile suit is a 14 plus 5, so it's a 19. He hits. But he hits the jet, blowing the jet up in the air, knocking it down, and exploding it in the air. That'll be it for his team. Now it's for the enemies. To hit with that tank as well with a nat 20. Hitting the original Gundam, messing it up. Doing how much damage beforehand? 27 points. The original Gundam is messed up severely, but he is not dead yet. Now they get to retaliate. Alex Gundam goes after the Zagak. At the 13 plus, that's a 5, so it's a 5. No, it's 18. 18 hits the Zagak. He does 20 points of damage with machine gun fire. Doesn't kill it, though. Tries to go for a shield bash and misses with a 7 plus 10. Or sorry, 7 plus 5 misses. And then the original Gundam fires bazooka. Nat 1. Because you guys did so much hefty fire to this original Gundam, he goes to fire off his last round of bazooka, but it was damaged. And he didn't know it was damaged. As the whole bazooka blows up on him, he takes 18 points of explosive damage on his right shoulder as he steps back and looks over with his Vulcan guns, fires with his Vulcan guns, missing with a 5 plus 5 for a 10, missing Chris's team for his Dark Trooper. The hover tank fires and misses with a 7 plus 4. And then, let's see, Alex Gundam again. Oh, no, sorry, Sniper Gundam. It's a 7 plus 5. Nope, he misses as well. Who else?
This sniper sucks.
Yeah, he does. I mean, we got
So nonchalant.
gun cannon fires as well with a 3 plus 4, missing as well. Wow.
Jeez.
The missile pods fire, though, with a 18 plus 4s. So, you see a ram
Jeez.
fly above you guys and sweep across. Sadly, your one flyer jet right here just got hit and gunned down and crashes right in front of you guys, blowing up from this missile storm as it got hit with one of the stray missiles. Your tank is okay. Your other smaller tank is still here firing.
Somehow it still survived.
Somehow, for now, but it could be stepped on. It does give me the chance to remind me. The original Gundam is going to take his bonus action. Now he rolls a 21 and steps on your tank. Speaking of.
Oh.
And she's like, yeah, we're surviving. We're out. Uh-oh. And just squish as this giant Gundam just steps right on top of the tank, exploding it. For, yeah, that's a 22 plus 10, so 32 damage when it only had 25 left.
I was thinking, like at the end of GoldenEye, I am invincible.
That's just the last thing your guys have said before they exploded.
That's
All right. Now, their turn is done. It is now back to your guys' turn. Chris with Ross. Ross and Field, what are you doing?
Let's see. Is that one Gundam still alive?
Yes, the OG Gundam is still alive, but he is barely hanging on right now.
Why don't we go and finish that motherfucker off?
All right, your original Goof is right there with his heat sword, his chain, his electro chain, and his gun arm. And you still got your tank.
I'm going to use his heat sword.
Can't tank anymore. And you still got your squad.
I'm going to use the OG Goof, to take on to take out. Use his heat sword on it.
All right, roll an attack for me.
We got a 19, 7 plus 12.
All right, you do hit.
Doing 12 points of damage.
All right. And that gets a plus 10 on top of that.
So 22.
22. You've seen the right arm damage from dropping the bazooka as it exploded. You finally, with your heat sword, connect and rip off the right arm as it just has his left arm left and it drops its shield trying to grab its beam sword.
Can I use a reaction to use the OG Goof's whip to grab his other arm to stop it from grabbing his beam sword?
Roll an acrobatics or athletics checks to see it. I'll roll against you. Ooh. What'd you roll?
26. 15 plus 11.
He got a 9. A 4 plus 5. He
So,
pulls out a beam sword, and you just wrap his arm right up when he pulls out the beam sword.
And I can electrify it too, don't forget.
You can electrify the whole system and the pilot.
Yes, I'll do that.
All right. The electrify is 26 points of damage plus 8. So 34 points
damage. Oh my goodness.
As the pilot himself is fried a little bit, and the suit itself is severely damaged, and now that left arm is not functioning right. The original goof is out of actions, but you still have the rest of your team, as your original goof is pretty much stunning him and holding him at bay after cutting an arm off and frying his other arm.
I'm going to use my Black Ops, Zaku custom, and fire the rifle right to the cockpit.
All right, your special custom Zaku is right here. He is firing at him as his arms are open now. You have a chance to take him down. Oh, his beam sword actually came out. That's funny.
$21 for hit.
Okay. So you do hit. How much damage is that? It's going to be a plus 15 for the beam rifle to its cockpit.
26. I got 11.
All right. So how do you want to do this to the original OG Gundam mobile suit as you finally exceeded its armor?
The goof, as he pulled it, electrified, stunning it. The pilot of the custom Zaku saw his opening and took a shot and destroyed the cockpit.
You've seen like in a triple camera burst, like where you see something firing like 3 different times, but it's only once, where it goes and goes, and right when he goes and raises it, and you just see it, boom, shows from top view, side view, bottom view, this pink beam flying across the field, and just hit the cockpit as you see the left arm being fried and shaken, the right arm's missing, and the commander inside, he looks up all bleeding and electrified, and he looks up and sees the camera, and his screen start heating up, and the beam right through and just cook him. You see the mobile suit fall backwards and then explode as it hits the ground. Right there. Now he's done firing. He did his shot. You still have your regular special Zeon, and then your goof custom,
and my dog,
and your dog mobile suit. So which one? What are you doing with these guys?
I'm first going to run a perception check to see if I can see the sniper. Oh, not 20 plus 7, 27.
All right, so finally, in all this chaos, all this destruction of you dealing with all the everything dying around you, you look over to your right screen and it starts blinking, and there is a green-looking mobile suit with a sniper rifle beaming down, aiming. You see the shine finally from the light. You see him blending in with the trees. Hiding amongst them in a special platform raised up around the trees to make him just look like he's amongst them.
But he doesn't know that I see him. I send my dog over to take care of that.
All right, you command to your dog, and your dog receives the orders. As your dog goes from tank mode, stands up on all fours, the wings open up, and you see it just howl and start running forward. Now it's going to take a whole turn or two to run, but your agility of your dog will be increased at this time for dodging. Because now your dog is in run mode. As it runs past and gets up this way, past your men. So it's going to jump from here to here, and this is as far as it goes right now before it gets any further.
My custom goof is going to move up, and I think that's probably all I can do.
Tank moved. You're going to move, custom goof, move forward. Yeah, you're only within range of firing at one mobile suit right now. It's the heavily armored Alex Gundam right now.
So I'll call him. I'll call it. I'll keep him in back for reaction. I'll
All
call
right.
it turn
You'll hold that attack until he does something.
until I need it. So
Okay. All right, that ends your turn. Now it is Dom back with Aston Lockhart. Aston Lockhart, what are you doing with your squad as you guys are moving forward and just cutting them down one by one?
Any enemies in front of us?
Give me a second to check. That's funny. No,
Okay.
let me look. Roll a perception check for me to scan the area. Oh my god. What is going on here?
A 14 plus 9, 23.
A 23.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you definitely see, as you're flying with your Dom, you look ahead, you see a hover tank still active firing at one of our Zagoks. You see a gun cannon running ahead right now with a shield up and a blaster. You see a OG looking style Gundam running ahead with a rifle and a beam sword. You look over and you see the O2 model with the missile pod that's been bombarding you guys from a distance right now. You see the O8 model running up with a bazooka, and then another gun cannon model running up with a machine gun and two cannons on his shoulders for a gun cannon. And this is within the vicinity your character sees right now. And then you see a O8 model with a high-powered rifle, like an automatic sniper rifle. What do you do?
Okay. I'm really thinking here. Okay, let's see. What's the closest enemy right now? Let's see.
The hover tank. The hover tank is right in front of your Zaquan, the big giant brown monster machine thing you have of death that just keeps crushing things.
Well, we're
That
gonna use that. We're gonna use that to attack the hover. Let's see if we get. Let's see
All right, so
where
you
it
want
hit to make
to
it.
or do you want to hit it with your quad Vulcans, or do you want to hit it with your plasma or flamethrowers, or your giant claws?
Let's give it. Let's use the plasma. Let's start with a plasma.
All right, big plasma beams.
I roll a 17 to hit.
You hit. The AC for this thing is a 16. As you
Oh,
lift your
wow.
left arm and raise it and extend it, you fire this high heated beam right out of the palm of your hand at this machine when you open the claws up.
All right. Ooh, burning. Now we roll for damage.
All right, you roll for damage. It's going to be a plus 12 modifier for whatever you roll.
All right. A 19.
All right. So a 19 plus 12, a 31. How do you want to do this? As you beam this hover tank, as the guy up at the gunner seat just dies, and the guy that was driving it just gets cooked. And the communication guys in the background just exploded.
I'm gonna say after the explosion of the two previous machines, which is the ball and I forget what the other one was.
It was
The hover.
Yeah,
And now after that blowing up, the unexpected blast of the plasma hits the underground tank and cause it to explode from an unexpected blast of plasma. As it powers down, taking who's ever in control of the machine with it.
Nice. So you see it overheat and start bubbling up and melting. You hear the guy scream for a moment, and then you see it explode. This giant explosion.
Right.
Goes for your Zagan. And next is the rest of your team. You have your Black Ops Zaku 1 and 2, and then your Dom.
All right, we're going to go with the Black Ops team next. See what they're up to.
All right, so he beams from here, blowing up this tank. He's on stage right there, though, after he did that. You still have your Zaku 1 and Zaku 2, and then your Dom's flying in the air above them.
All right. We're gonna go in for the attack. Go in for the hit. Let's see if we got it. Let's see if we got it. A 16 to hit. A 16.
For hitting the gun cannon,
Yes.
the gun cannon raises his shield, making his AC back to 18 as you fire and it hits the shield instead of him blocking.
Mm.
Zaku 1 missile uses its machine gun fire. You still have your Zaku 2, and you still have your Dom.
Well,
What are you doing with those? You fired, you've seen him block with the shield, and then the gun cannon is just looking over and aiming its cannons right at your soldiers or one of mine.
So Zaku 2 will come in for the interference.
All right, so you're going to fire with a bazooka?
Yes.
All right, fire away.
I rolled a 17.
A 17. A 17 still misses as he raises up his shield, blocking it as the bullets start indenting into the shield, and he's holding his bay. He gets to do a reaction now. He's actually firing, but he's firing at my Zaku from a distance. My Zaku 1. He rolled double 5s. It counts as a critical, though. So he does hit. Doing... All right. 26 points of beam damage to the chest of the Zaku 1, severely damaging it, but it's not down yet.
Mm.
It takes the hit. You see it smoking behind you as you look back forward. Now you still have your Dom itself. What are you doing with your head? Because he has a +5 modifier with his regular modifiers.
All right. A 13 plus 9, 22.
You hit. And you're hitting with
Now-
the storm missiles or the regular missile?
We're gonna hit him with the missile.
All right, hit him with the direct missile. How much damage you're doing? It's going to be a +15 for the missile damage plus whatever d20 you roll.
I rolled a 15.
All right, so 30 damage. Blasts right into this thing, blowing off the gun cannon's left arm where the cannon or the shield was where he was blocking, dropping his AC down to 16 instead of 18. As it takes the explosive damage, which is an extra 5 damage on top of that. So it becomes 35 damage altogether. You still have one more shot with your Dom, or you can move forward, depending on your choice.
I'm gonna go for gusto for one more shot at him.
All right, so you fire a second shot.
I rolled a 19 plus 9, 28 to hit.
You hit. Now roll for damage for me. It's going to be a +15 for damage.
And for damage, it is a 13.
All right, so 13 plus 15, 28, plus the 5 damage of 32 altogether for the explosive damage. You wrecked the other arm. As you've seen, you blew off the left arm, blew off the right arm. Now he's just cannons on his shoulders, and that's it.
He's just armless.
He's armless now. He's literally
He's not harmless. It's armless.
Yep, you made him harmless. He's not harmless yet, though, because he still has his gun cannon in his shoulders. But you messed him up severely. That'll end your turn.
Yes.
As now it goes to Damon Cross. Nope, sorry. Yep, Damon Cross. He's still dealing with issues. I will roll for him then. Double 5, so you got a critical.
Woohoo.
This tank rolls forward and fires, hitting the GM soldier over here, taking damage of 20 damage.
Oh.
And then, because it was 10 damage plus doubled. All right, the next one is a 21 to hit. That is his Zagak, as he does swing and hit the Alex and hit through it to his armor, to his shield, trying to hold it down. Doing 18 points of damage. And then he's going to try to hold onto the shield so he can't block with that shield with a strength check of 19 plus 4, succeeding his of a +5, but with a +3. So the Zagak holds the Alex shield down, leaving him open for the fencing Gundam to come, or the fencing mobile suit. It is a 16 plus 5. So he runs down, holds the shield. He runs past, trying to stab him. Taking damage to him as the pink meteor Gundam, or Zaku, fires from a distance. And same thing with the Psycho. So both Red Comet does how much damage? That just happened. 24 points of damage for the machine gun fire, 20 points of missile damage from the Psycho Gundam, and 8 more points of damage from the beam sword that is hitting. That's 10, so it's 18. The baby Yoda fell. No. It dropped the baby Yoda. This one was made by a friend, my buddy Zenta. Oh my god, everything just wants to fall right now. Okay, so that ends it for his turn, I believe. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, he hits with all his guys. The Alex Gundam has taken severe damage as part of its armor blows off from the explosions. He does another 27 points to Psycho Gundam, and that, or Psycho, not Gundam, the Psycho Zaku. That ends his turn, and now it is my turn. I'm going to run up with my Zaku 1, fire with my machine gun. Wow, I did it too. 2 plus 8, so 10. Missed. I fire with the missile launcher. I miss as well. I run up to here. I run past to get to right here. Blasting with the missiles. Missing. Now Zaku 2 is going to fire. My heavy butt keeps knocking everything over. All right. Zaku 2 is going to fire. Double 4s. So at the critical, he does how much damage? 28 plus 10, so 38 damage. Hitting him with the bazooka fire. He's severe. It's critical, so it's double, so 60, 70, 76 damage. All right, how do I want to do this to the gun cannon? Dom ripped this gun cannon up, and it got hit severely. Oh, damn, we lost him. I'm back.
Yep, I was sitting here just listening.
All right, well, it's cool, though. He originally blew off the arm and the gun, making the gun cannon defenseless. One missed its missile after. But then there's up two raised up. Hitting critical, doing over 76 points of damage, watching this thing explode in front of all of you as the gun cannon OG gets exploded right in front of us. As one of the anti-air machines is now down. Now my guy is going to raise up his missile launchers from his shoulders and fire them off. And I'm going to get disadvantage because it's from a distance. I take the 7 plus 5. Yep, miss. And the second fire. Where's the light? And that's a 2 plus. Nope, I miss with both my shots. My guy is done. It is now the enemy's turn. All right, an OG Gundam fires at Dom. Misses with a 16. His beam rifle completely misses you in the air.
Oh, wow.
The other one's double 15s, though, as the MS-08 hits your Zagan hitting him with a critical of 27 points plus 10. So 37 points, and that's a critical. So it's doubled to 67, 74. 74 points of explosive damage. Your Zagan is severely damaged. As you see, its left arm get exploded off, and there's a bunch of sparks all around it. And now the O2 fires. He takes that, so it's a 10 plus 8, 18 to hit. He misses everybody because our AC is above 18 right now for most of our guys except for one. So one guy takes damage. And yep, that's our tank. Oh no, he blows up the tank that was Devontae's though. So all our tanks are down. This tank gets boomed. And it's just the squad. Just a big thing of fire right here and destruction and metal everywhere. Getting knocked down and stuff. Okay. Next on the list, after he fired, check. Now gun cannon, the space gun cannon. Nat 20. Your Zagan for you, Dom, has been taken out. As it looks up. Oh, yeah. 26 points times 2. So 54 damage. That was 52. 52 damage. As it looks up and sees these two red beams flying at it, you see the Zagan get hit in the head and the chest and just explode in front of you. He took heavy fire before he got taken down, but that was one of your tank characters to protect you. You're fine, though. Next one is going to be the 08 with the cannon, bazooka. You hit with a nat 20 as well. Crap. Nat 20 hitting my Zagak. Doing 30 points of damage. Plus 10. So 40 points of damage. As he goes boom. Hits the ground. She aims her cannon.
Uh-oh.
And fires it off. Oh my god, seriously? Everything wants to fall right now. You guys were fine the whole time when the baby was running around, but now you can't stand with no movement? Explain this! Alright, there we go. I figured it out. Now you can't complain. Fires off right here, hits my Zagak, damaging him severely as he's moving forward. Almost dead. Actually, I'd be right here right now after that combat. So he's damaged severely. Now there's the OG Gundam. As it missed the first firing, it gets to slash. As my Zagak is right next to it. It misses with a 3 plus 4 as my Zagak dodges. Doing a retaliation of a 15 plus 4 and 19 to hit. I hit. Doing 18 points of damage to him, but that's about it. That ends his. Next is the Alex Gundam. He is attacking Thunderbase's Zagak with a 19 plus 4. No, it's a 5. 19 plus 5, so a 25. No, 24. 24 doing 20 points of damage times 2, 40 points of damage. His Zagak is severely injured as the Alex Gundam is done with his attack. It's now the sniper. He does a 15 plus 4, a 19. He hits the Zagak with a 30 points of damage, ending his Zagak, beaming right through its chest, exploding it. As it was holding his shield, it blew up right here. He's fighting back. He's done. He gets to fire now. The ship cannon gets to fire because you're within vicinity of it. A 15 plus 4, 19. He hits even after he raises shield. doing 21 plus 10, so 31 points, blowing off his shield, ending his turn. Gun cannon, or gun tank. Nat 20 with gun tank. Oh, crap. Chris, your original golf got hit severely, taking 38 points of damage with the ×2. He gets to blow up your golf. As your original golf raises up his shield after the original Gundam gets killed, and he's like, "Yeah, I got it!" And right as he raises up his arm and shield, the gun tank fires as 2 shoulder cannons, hitting your gun or your goof directly in the chest, exploding your goof. Your goof ignites up and blows up. At least your the spare goof, not your main goof. As he blows up now from the explosions. All right, guys, it's back to the top now. As you guys are moving forward, my guy takes his turn moving forward to about there. All right, it is back to the top with Ross. What is Ross going to do now as you watch one of your original goof just get blown up in front of you?
I'm going to have my dog attack the sniper.
All right, attack away.
I'm going to use the beam cannons. Getting a 29 for one. And a 30 for the other.
All right. Let's see. And you were hitting the Alex Gundam?
No, I was hitting the sniper.
Oh, the sniper? All right. With the sniper, how do you want to do this as you exceeded its health?
The sniper's looking for new targets, but in the glint in the side, its side eye, it notices a bright light. It looks over. The Gundam turns its head and is like, "No!" and gets blasted away.
All right. So that'll end the sniper bot.
You go bye-bye.
All right, so you still got all these guys, though. You got 2, 4, 6. Okay. All right, that who else do you attack at a time? You still have the Alex Gundam ahead of you, a G ahead of you.
Isn't that one the red Sagat still on its base down?
No, it's down now, like actually dead. Like he got taken out by the sniper. So he's all he got left is like Thunderbase still has 1, 2, 3 mechs left. You still have 3 mechs left. Tom still has. He has 3 mechs left, and then I have 3 mechs left. I have 4. One of my guys is close to death though.
Do I still have my tank?
No, your tank has been stepped on. It was stepped on last turn.
Okay, then I'm going to move my custom goof up to take on the Alexander.
All right.
My Zaku custom, the Zaku custom is going to move up to take on the other the GM.
All right. So
I think don't I have my Sagat left? That one in the middle, or is that
one in the middle between them, which is like a weird Zeon. So you have you moved your custom Zaku and your custom goof. Now you got your custom Zeon.
I'm gonna have the Zeon also help me with the Alexander.
All right, so he's gonna aim this way, and you got your dog still.
And the dog is going to also help me with the Alexander.
All right, so 3 on the Alexander and then 1 on the GM. So roll for those attacks, and that'll end your turn.
I got a 19 for 1.
That's a hit.
I got a 23 for 1.
That's a hit.
17.
That's a miss.
Oof. And a 20. And a dirty 20.
All right, and that's a hit. Okay, so your one Zagan, he misses firing his machine gun fire at the Alex, as the armor is too thick
Matchmaker, make me
for his
your
machine gun
match.
fire. But your dog and your custom goof both hit off part of the armor and damaging him severely. You just gotta roll for the damage for those. And then for your custom Zaku, it hit GM custom, doing severe damage as well.
Okay,
those-
so I got 3 hits. So that's I had once 12 for hit, once
right.
11 for hit, and the last one is a 9.
All right, so for your goof custom, it's a plus 12 with your 12, so 24. With your other one, it's a plus 15 for your dog for the cannons. And then for your other guy, it's a plus 10. So all
So
of those.
19, 26, and 24.
Okay, so you do this severe damage. Doesn't kill the other mobile suit yet, but it hurts them severely. But that'll end your turn.
Fine,
now-
be that way.
Right? Well, it's kind of the point. It's now Dom's turn with Ashton Lockhart. What are you doing with your pilot as you're heading forward, trying to cut down these enemies? As you have ahead of you, you have a O2 unit with a machine gun and rocket launcher fire or spreads. And you have the O8 with the bazooka and shield and machine gun and beam sword. And then you have a gun cannon ahead of you as well.
Hmm.
You have an
Three
OG gun
enemies.
ahead of you as well, which is fighting my my Zagak right now.
So we got 4 more on deck, huh? All right. I'm gonna go in and attack the one. I'm gonna head and attack the I think it said O2.
Yeah, the O2 is the one with the missile launcher and everything. He's on the side. You have your both your black ops are within the angling of it. Your other Dom is pointing more towards the OG Gundam.
Well, let's start with the O2 then.
All right, so you got your Zaku 1 and Zaku 2 both aiming at it. Your Zaku 2 has its machine gun, and Zaku 2 has a bazooka. Zaku 1 has a machine gun. They're both aiming at it. Which one's firing first?
We're gonna start with Zaku.
All right, firing with the machine gun. You get a +4 for your attack.
Nat 20.
All right, so a 24 to hit. How much damage are you going to be doing?
Let's
You get
figure it
a
out.
+10 for the machine gun fire.
The damage we're doing a 16.
All right, so 26 points times 2, so 32 42 damage. 42 damage. No, I'm wrong. 52 damage. 52 damage.
Ooh. All right. For Zaku 2, we're gonna go with the 01.
No, it's still the O2 is right there. There is no O1 right now because it just got taken out.
Oh,
that was
okay.
The O2
Okay.
is still hit, but you damaged its rocket pod arm really bad, so it
Hmm.
can't swarm you guys' rockets anymore. But you can still take it out. You see it's severely damaged because
So
the
we-
O2 is still a GM
so-
mobile suit.
All right, so we're using Zaku 1 for the roll for hit.
All right, so you got your Zaku 2 to fire now with your bazooka.
Yes. Yeah, I roll a 15.
15 plus 4, so it's 19. So you do hit with a succession. So now just roll for damage, and it'll be it's explosive. So it's a 15 plus whatever you roll.
All right. It is. It is a 18 damage.
All right, so 18 plus 15,
33.
33 damage. How do you want to do this to the O2 rocket pod GM?
So the first one got shot with a machine gun. The second time he got shot with a bazooka.
All
We're
right,
both-
so it fires off some of the rounds, and then your Zaku 1 fires the machine gun rounds back at it right when it's getting ready to release the missile pods, blowing up the right arm. As it gets exploded and it looks over, seeing the fire and explosion, the machine looks back and points the machine gun at you guys. Right when it does this, the Zaku 2 points its bazooka, aiming and target locking, firing the missile right past the machine gun fire, hitting it directly in the chest blowing up the cockpit inside, killing the pilot as you see the O2 unit fall backwards and explode right, right by the water. Boom! Over, down, over here, exploding. Now, that'll end it for them. You still have your Dom right here, which he can still fire at the original or OG Gundam or the 08.
We're gonna go for the 08.
All right, so fire at the 08 with your bazooka. So it's bazooka versus bazooka. There's a lot of bazookas in this one.
All right, let's see what we got for hit.
Okay.
16.
All right, so you missed when you fired. Well, you get a +5 to it. So no, never
21.
mind. It's 21. You do hit as it tries to step back and gets hit by the missile. Yeah, you see the left arm shield drop down and hit the ground.
Ugh. And now we're gonna roll for damage. Let's see what we got.
Explosive damage, which will be a 15 plus whatever you roll.
A 14.
All right, so 29. You do 29 points of damage exploding all around this machine. He's damaged on his left arm, but he's not dead yet. It stands up tall, grabbing his bazooka, trying to aim back at you guys. But that'll end your turn, and for your Dom, it is now Devante's turn with Damon Cross. As you guys have moved forward, you have lost your Zagok during the combat, but you still have 3 of your men left. You have your sword and shield. Oh, that was interesting. You have your Psycho Zaku, and you have your Red Comet Zaku. As they are facing towards, you have the Alex Gundam ahead of you, and you have the GM mobile suit ahead of you, or within your sight. The Psycho Gundam has been taken down by Chris. So you got 2 mobile suits ahead of you that are a threat right now. What do you do?
All right. Which ones do I still have?
You have your sword and shield guy with missile shields, and then you have your Red Comet that has her machine guns and missile pods and her axe, and then you have your Psycho Gundam, which just has everything.
Okay. You said I still have one that has missiles?
Yeah, he has shield missiles, so he can run up, point his shield, and fire missiles at people, and then attack with his sword.
Okay. I'm going to do that.
Yep, he's fighting the Alex Gundam right now. They're both in front of each other, as the Alex Gundam has a shield and a machine gun right now.
Okay. I rolled a 4.
Oh dear, yeah. You fire off these missiles and miss, realizing that even though this heavy armored Alex Gundam is armored, but he's still fast. Dodges past. Your first mobile suit misses. You still have your Red Comet. What are you doing with her? You have a machine gun and you have a missile pods. Which one do you want to attack with?
I'm going to have
and then your Psycho
attack
with you get 2
machine gun.
All right, so fire with a machine gun. You get a +4 for your modifier of what you roll.
19 plus 4.
All right, so you get a 23 to hit. You do hit. You rip through the shield. Now, how much damage is it going to be? It's going to be a +10 with a d20 that you roll.
5 plus 10.
All right, so 15 points of damage. You hit up. You finally see the Alex shield drop to the ground as it pulls out a beam sword in its left and has a machine gun on its right, and it just looks at you, trying to charge at you guys. And you have your Psycho Zaku left that can do 2 attacks. What is it that you're going to have him do?
I'm gonna have he's got sword, right?
Yeah, he has a your Psycho Zaku has a heat axe, his bazooka and machine gun, and he can get up close if he needs to. He's just a little further in the back right now with his powered machine or his powered bazooka.
I'm gonna use the bazooka then.
All right, fire away. You have advantage right now with it, as he is being distracted by your other team shooting at him.
15
15.
plus whatever there is.
All right, that's
You have plus modifier.
yep, it's a plus the modifier is a +5. So it
Okay,
turns to
so
a dirty 20, so
20.
you do hit. And now you're gonna you do damage. It's gonna be a +15 plus a d20.
10 plus 15, 25.
All right, so you see all the armor the Alex Gundam have just blow off. You hit him with a perfect shot that just blew up all the extra armor on him, so his AC drops. So instead of his AC being a 20, it drops down now after the shield as well. So it went down to an 18. Now it went down to a 16. Now he's at basic armor capabilities. You still got one shot left. Do you want to fire that shot?
Sure, I'll do that. Reload
right.
on my next one. A nat 20.
All right. And it'll be a +15 with whatever you roll, and then that's doubled.
14 plus 15.
Okay, so a 29 times 2, 48. So 48 damage. He is severely hurt. He's not dead, but he just got blasted hardcore. The pilot in the cockpit is rattled.
Well, I was aiming for the cockpit, so at least that worked.
Right. All right, that'll end your turn. Now it's to my guy. My Zagak is going to run forward at this mobile suit Gundam and attack. My Zaku is going to move forward. And try to fire its missile pod. Zaku 2 is going to fly over to here and aim and fire. My Kempler is going to move forward to here. All right. Zagak attacks. A 19 plus 4. So 23, he hits, doing 22 points of damage. And then what is that? I missed the second hit. Damn. So he missed with his physical attacks. One hit and one miss. Now the Zeon 2, or Zaku 1. Zaku 1 is a 15 plus 3, 18. He does hit with a missile, doing 22 points of explosive damage to this Gundam. And then now my Zaku 2 gets to fire. Bazooka. What is that? 17 plus 4. 21 to hit. Doing 29 damage. How do I want to do this to the original, to an OZ Gundam? As one Zeon, the Zagak hits and slashes the gun out of his hand. The other Zeon, Zaku, hits the missile. And then the third Zaku 2 hits, blasting the original Gundam down. That will be it for them. I'm going to fire my missile pods from my Kempler at the gun cannon. 18 plus 5, 23 to hit. I hit, doing 25 points of explosive damage. Second missile, nat 20. And a 28 to hit for damage. Geez, that's 40, 50, 54. No, 56. 56 points of damage. Severely hurt, but not dead yet. Our turns are done. It is now their turn.
Oh boy.
08 is going to turn and fire his cannon at my Zagak. He hits with a 18. Doing 26 points plus 5 for the damage, so 31 points explosive. My Zagak has blown up and exploded from a bazooka round.
Ugh.
All right, the next one is a 19 plus 5 as the cannon fires. It hits Chris's custom Zaku doing 24 points of damage.
Ooh.
The next one is the Alex Gundam firing his machine gun. What is that? Oh, no, that's a nat 20. Devontae, your shield guardian, he has been hit doing... It's a machine gun, so it's plus 10 with that. So it's 11 points of damage. Ripping off the shield you got left. Now, this guy...
He's dangerous.
Yes. Now the gun cannon. What is that one? All right. It's a miss for the gun cannon, missing Devontae's other character. The ship cannon. A 19 to hit. He hit my character. My Zagak has blown up completely.
Oh no. Another one gone.
Yep, Zagak is gone, and Zaku 1 has been destroyed. My guy's squad. Boom, boom. One guy left on their team to fire. He is going to fire at the red comet. And misses with a 14.
Huh.
All right, back to the top, guys. It is
My turn.
Aston Lockhart. What are you doing?
All right.
Oh, it's my turn.
No, you're right. It's Ross first, then Ashton.
Aha!
I looked at the numbers wrong. All right, Ross. You still have 1, 2, 3. You still got 4 squad right here.
All three of those, my original 3 are going to go after the Alexander again.
All right, roll for those 3 attacks.
One's the 30,
It's a hit.
24,
It's a hit.
and 17.
And because of the damage now, and the AC is back to 16, you hit. All 3 hit. Roll for damage.
One's a 13. One's a 10. And the last one's a 12.
They're all plus 10, except for the one that has explosive damage is 15.
Which one was that?
Okay. Let's see.
We lost our host.
Did we? No, I don't think we lost him.
No, I think we lost. I think he went to go deal with family matters.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Maybe not being cooperative.
All right. No, it's just had to take a piss really bad. All right.
Jeez.
Fired off rounds, Alex Gundam, and you just see him get shredded and explode in front of all of you. You still have your Zaku custom that's facing off against the GM. And it's your
The
last
Zaku
guy.
custom. The Zaku custom is going to attack the GM.
Oh God.
He's fighting the
With
GM
17.
custom. A 17 does not hit when it raises his shield back to 19. It blocks your beam rifle fire.
Oh.
And ignites its beam sword. Does a retaliation attack. And misses completely with a 16.
Can I retaliate?
I know, it's retaliate to a retaliate to retaliate then. It was your turn who was doing retaliate on your turn.
Okay. Then.
All right, that ends your turn. Now it is Ashton Lockhart's turn.
Now it's Ashton Knockhart's turn.
Right? Now it's your turn.
Let me in.
As you have 3 mobile suits, your Zaku 1 Black Ops, Zaku 2 Black Ops, and your Dom Black Ops.
All right. What enemies all left?
All right, roll perception check, and you can see with your scanners.
12 plus 9, 21.
All right, so you see the 08 Gundam you see the custom gun cannon, the custom GM, and the other '08 Gundam. One's the commander, one's the sergeant, and then just a little bit further ahead, you see the gun tank and the ship tank that are both the biggest problems right now.
Oh, the ship tank has gotta go.
Yep, those all got to go, but you first got to get past them.
All right. Let's start with the '08. The '08. Well, '08.
All right, we're
gonna roll for hit. A 19.
All right. 19 does hit. Which Gundam are you hitting? The original Gundam, or are you hitting the '08 Gundam,
An '08 gun.
or are you hitting the gun cannon?
Was the '08 the last one I have attacked?
Yes.
Yep, that's what I'm going for.
All right. So you're just having all three of your guys just bombard him.
Well, we're going. Now I'm rolling for the attack. Rolling for damage.
All right. Roll for damage for the next one, and then roll 2 more attacks.
All right. For damage, it is a 12.
All right. 12 plus 10, so the 22 damage. Now you got your Zaku 2 left and your Dom. So your Zaku 1 fired, did damage. What does your Zaku 2 do, and what does your main Dom do?
All right, for Zaku 2, it is a 17.
17 does hit after its shield has been blown down.
All right.
How much damage are you doing?
And for damage, it is another 12.
Okay. So this is going to be a 12 plus, that's a bazooka, so it's 15. So 27 points of damage. Exploding it. You see it's not dead yet, but it's really... Now your Dom is the last one to fire. You're still hitting the same Gundam, just bombarding it until it's gone.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, fire away.
All right, for the attack, for hit, it is a 15.
15 plus 5. So the dirty 20, you do hit.
All right.
How much damage are you doing with this with the Dom?
Ooh, that's a good one. And for damage, it is a 17.
All right, 17 plus 15 for the bazooka hit.
That's 32.
This move, how do you want to do this? Is you're hitting him and bombarding him until you take him down.
While Zanku 1 and 2 are attacking, the Dom comes in with a bazooka blaster to finish it off with a triple hit blast.
All right, so you flew up right at the front right after all your other guys blasted him, and you just took him out right there.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn, Dom.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, now it is Thunderbase's turn. Now, Thunderbase, you have your squad behind you still. You have your Psycho, your Cosmic, or Comet, and then you have your Knight Gundam, or Knight Zaku. You see ahead of you. Roll perception check. I'll let you know what you see besides the basic GM in front of you.
Nat 1.
Okay. You are fixated and focused with all three of your guys on this the custom GM that's in front of you guys.
Okay, I'm going to. You said one of them, the one that has the shield, also has a sword?
Yes, he has a fencing sword style and a shield that shoots missiles.
How close is he?
Pretty close. He's within sword range right now.
All right, I'm going to swing the sword then.
All right. You get an advantage when you're physically attacking with this weapon.
19 plus
19.
whatever.
Yeah, it's a +4.
Okay.
So you hit with a 23. As it looks to its left and sees you, tries to raising its shield and sword, you hit right past it, disarming its sword from itself. How much damage are you doing?
So, is it still a +10 for the roll?
Yes. The sword is a plus
4
10.
plus 10, 14.
So 14 damage you did. Damaging its arm. It's already been severely damaged from everybody else hitting it. You see the shield fall off. The arm is still there, but sparking severely now. Now you have your Comet Zaku, as she is standing there with her machine gun and missile pod. Do you want her to fire?
Question: Does that one not get a backswing?
No. He gets that fencing stab and then gets a shield fire or a shield or a shield bash.
Okay.
It technically you get 2 physical attacks, but that would be the whole thing for that guy. Or do you want to do a missile barrage?
No, I just thought he was doing a
You get 2
slash,
physical
so I
attacks.
thought backswing.
No, it's not a backswing. It's technically just 2 fencing stabs, but still same concept. So yes, you technically do get 2 physical attacks.
Okay. It's gonna be another 19.
You do hit. All right, how much damage?
18 plus 10, 28.
All right, so he completely ripped off the left arm as it hit the ground, and it's trying to turn and hit with the Vulcans as you graze against one of the Vulcans, making it so it can't shoot at you properly. It's severely damaged, but it's not dead yet, but it's close.
And then
You got your Comet
The
Zaku
girl.
and your Psycho Zaku.
The regular one, not the psycho, the regular one.
Yeah, the Comet,
Mhm.
the red Comet. All right, fire away with your machine guns or your missile pod.
Another 19.
All right, you hit. How much damage are you doing?
13 plus 10, 23.
All right, you actually. How do you want to do this to the GM that's right there?
Oh God, here we go.
It's gonna become Swiss cheese.
He turns and just sees machine gun fire and gets cut down right there in front. Just explodes. All their wall defense is mostly broken down now. You still have your Psycho Zaku that's within vision of a '08 Gundam, the gun tank, and the gun ship.
Okay. Ooh, this is a long one. I'm gonna fire at the ship.
All right, fire at the ship. You got your special rocket launcher.
A 15 plus the
Plus 5, so it's a 30-20.
doing 3 plus 10, 30.
All right, it's explosive damage, so it's gonna be a 3 plus 15.
Oh,
So it's an 18 damage explosive, damaging one of the blaster cannons on its. You still get one more shot because the Psycho Gundam's allowed to shoot twice with its bazooka.
and 18 plus 5.
All right, so you definitely hit 23.
17 plus 15 for damage.
All right, so the ship itself is not dead, but you have inerted the cannons for shooting out the sky. But your Psycho Gundam has ended its turn after that. And now it's my turn. The Kempler and the Gundams. I have a Zaku 2. It's going to come down to here. And he's going to fire at the gun cannon. And then my Kempler is going to fly forward and land. All right, Zaku 2 is going to fire at this gun cannon. All right, 12 plus 5, 17. I missed because of its shield. My second shot, 16 plus 4, 30, 20. I hit that time. Being 20 points of explosive damage. The gun cannons cannon and right arm is severely damaged. My Kempler is now going to swing his 18 plus 5, 23. How many people do I hit? Where is my... I hit 4 people with these mines. So gun cannon, 08, gun tank, and gun ship, which are the last 4 in the field anyways. I hit all 4 of them, each with a mine bomb. As they dink on top and they magnetize right to the machine. And ding, 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 as they all hear this.
Kind of like pinball.
Right? They're like, what was that noise? Kempler gets to pull out his shotgun. Oh, no. His first thing of attempt is a nat 1. He drops his first shotgun on the ground trying to grab it.
Oh, darn it.
Lo and behold, he has 2 shotguns. So he grabs the second shotgun. It grabs that one, and it's a 19 to hit. And shoots the 08 in front of him, doing 28 points of physical blunt damage to the mech. Blowing off its shield, making it so it can't aim accurately as the left arm is severely damaged. And you just see these mines blinking on their chest. That's all I can do for my turn, but when it ends for their turn is when the mines go off. So now they get to react, and that'll be the end for that. Is now the gun cannon fires at my Kempler. And 11. No, wait, what's this one? Oh, nat 20. Crap. I go by the other one. Nat 20 plus 4, hitting me. Damn. 56 points of damage. My Kempler is severely damaged. The whole left arm explodes right off. And then 08 Gundam fires and misses with a 14. Its arm is damaged. It can't fire again. Gun tank fires and misses with a 3 plus 4. Awesome. Gun cannon or gun ship. 12 plus 5. 17 still misses. Let's see. Hit, miss. Okay, their turn is done. This will be the final round, guys. All right, Ross, what are you doing with your squad? As you see blinking from all 4 mines just go off. Each one of these mines blows up on each one of these. Ooh, wow. With a DM dice, a nat 30. 30 points plus the 15 explosive. So 45 points explosive damage to each one of these in front of us. The only one that I technically take out right when it goes to his turn is the gun ship that DJ Thunderbase was messing up severely. So there's 3 mechs left in the field: the gun tank, gun cannon, and basic Gundam of the 08. All right, so Ross, what are you doing with your squad as you have a gun tank and a 08 Gundam in front of you? You got 5 squads still.
I'm going to take out that GM. Is that GM still intact?
No, it got down by Devante. Devante took it out.
I will go after the gun tank with my GM, with my custom goof.
All right, classic, just like the show.
Yeah.
All right, you got advantage on the way, by the way, because of they don't have nothing to cover for them now. You guys have just ripped through them.
I'm going to run up to it and attack it with my sword.
All right, do you want to fire your minigun at all beforehand?
Sure.
All right, so you do a running fire.
25.
Yeah, you hit. Spraying and riddling this thing with bullets as you're running towards it now. For damage, it is a plus 10. Oh, so it's a minigun, so it's special.
I got 10 plus 10 plus the 10 you gave me, so it's 20.
All right. So 20 damage, just riddling it as you run up with the sword. Now you have advantage with the sword. Where are you attacking with the sword?
Well, I'm going to jump on top of it and stab right down into the cockpit.
Ooh, okay. Do an acrobatics athletics for jumping up and down with your mech.
29. 18 plus 11.
All right. How do you want to do this? As you
I guess
flip around,
I'm gonna
just
jump up, put my foot on, put my jump on top of it, put my foot down on one of its arms as it tries to try to shank me off with its arm cannon, and it's shank and down, right?
all right.
And
So
then twist, and then the oil just sprays up into my face.
all right. So you run up and jump past this gun tank that was firing at you. You fired your minigun, jumping over its cannons, landing on top of it, putting one boot on top of its shoulder cannon and shoulder, and the other boot down on its other arm to hold it down from firing at you. Expanding your heat sword as the pilot looks up and sees your goof ahead of it. He sees a super hot sword coming down as he screams and sees this hot sword stab through, right through the cockpit, right to the engine itself, spewing blood and oil everywhere as it cooks. The whole thing explodes around you as you surround it in fire, but your mech is fine. The O8 Gundam next to it freaking out.
I'm gonna have my dog to attack the 08.
All right, go ahead and go for attack, and then you still have your other squad, your squad of 3, to still fire with it.
I'll do that too.
So you're just going to swarm this go 08?
Yeah.
All right, fire 4 attacks then. One with your beam cannon, one with your beam laser, one with your machine gun.
One was a 19.
All right, beam rifle, beam machine gun.
Well, one was a 31. One was a 28. And the last one is a 16.
All right. Now each one of those is a plus 10 with each nat 20 or with each d20 roll. And let me know the numbers, and then I'll tell you if it exceeds the health.
One's 11.
Okay, so that's a 21.
What's 8?
18.
One's a 9.
A 19.
19. And one's an 8, so it's another 18.
All right, so how do you want to do this to this 08? As it's like kneeling down, it was firing with this elongated rifle from a distance, sniping people, and then its left arm shoulder gets blown off from the shield, and suddenly it sees your Zegok dog running at it, and the rest of your squad firing at it from a distance.
The dog is going to use its beam cannon, so blowing out its legs. The Zaku custom is going to blow out the cockpit, so I'm going to make it a sniping, and the third one is going to just add icing on the cake.
All right, so you just see this thing getting riddled with the ammo, hits, and bullets, and every way, and it starts falling down. The last couple of hits makes the whole thing explode. But that'll end your turn, and then now it is Aston Lockhart's turn, as there is a gun cannon left, trying to aim up and fire at the ship that's flying above.
All right, let's go in for the attack. Let's roll the hit. We're gonna start with Zaku 1. For that, we have a 15.
Okay. The 15 plus 4. No, Zaku 1's a 3. 15 plus 3 is 18. It still hits, though, as the AC with it raising the shield was an 18, but the shield was damaged.
All right, for damage now, we have...
Plus 10 for the machine gun fire.
Ooh, all right. We have a 16.
All right, you riddled the left side, damaging the shield, dropping it. It's not dead yet, but it's hurt. But you still have your Zaku 2 and your Dom.
All right, for Zaku 2 then. And
all right, how much damage are you rolling? That's going to be a plus 15 to whatever you roll.
It is a 19. So plus 15, you say 34.
All right. You severely hurt it. It's close to dead, but all it's left is your Dom.
Man. Here we go. For this one, it is a plus 9.
All right, 29. So roll the damage.
All right, for damage, here we go. We got a 14.
All right, so it turns to a 28. You get the. How do you want to do this? As
Same as before. As Zaku 1 and 2 shoot, the Dom comes in and attack after to finish off the damages.
All right, so this is how it looks: is he is dodging the Zaku 1's firing, still getting hit with bullets. He turns, gets hit with a bazooka from Zaku 2, and as the clouds clear, he looks up and sees the Dom right ahead of him.
Uh-huh.
Dom grabs the head of that mech and grabs a bazooka and sticks it right to the cockpit, and just fires one big shot right into the chest, right through the cockpit. The beam goes right through.
Woo!
Anything that was there gone as the
Obliterated.
you see the mobile suit fall backwards, hit the ground, and explode.
Yeah. Obliterated.
You guys get a radio communication that all ground troops are cleared as the remaining soldiers to head back to base, and they'll clear up the wounded and clear up the damage later. All of you see the smoke and gunfire and see fighting ahead, but know that you have to reload and rearm before you head back out. You nod, knowing this battle's not over and there's still a war to go to. All of you turn back around and start heading towards the base to get your everything revitalized. Some of your teammates may have been lost, but in the end, you won this battle. But can you win the war? So, on that note, that'll be the end for Rolling to Die for tonight. It's a little longer than that expected, and it started a little later because of technical difficulties. But there's always next week. Now, remember, Rolling to Die is at 6 p.m., sometimes 6:30 p.m. for Eastern Standard Time for our YouTube series on Sundays until about 9, 10 o'clock, depending. If anybody likes, you can like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know what you like or what kind of show or videos or custom D&D stories we do and our custom music by DJ Thunderbase. Remember, though, we're done with your bullshit. It's a crazy clown world out there. And to you all, and to you all, a good night. Anybody want to say anything before we end this tonight?
Good night. Have a good week. Don't drink and drive. Also, tune in on Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Chaotic Mind podcast. Be there, be square.
Dom.
Thank you for joining us for tonight, but this is going to keep it brief. This is Sage the Intelligent saying, be safe, be hydrated, and be good people.
DJ Thunderbase, anything before we end this tonight? All good. All right. Then hit it, DJ.
全世の全てあれんという星がこうしくする星の中に浮かんでいる人類は偉大なはずだけどもう待っている彼女もガンダムなのかなガンダムロック茎のベルを鳴らしてください飛行機に乗る観客は腕時計をした方がいいですよビルを構える港を愛するこちらはガンダム2号機ガンダムこの船は決して弁解できないログイン全員が再始動について考えているこれは決して続くつもりではなかった過去から学べると思うかもしれませんがそれでここでクラクションが鳴りますデッキが開きましたチェックリストを見ると心が開かれた気分になる少し感動していないように見えるなら私単にじめ手続きが嫌いなだけですこの この船は決して分解できないログイン全員が再始動について考えているこれは決して続くつもりではなかった過去から学べると思うかもしれませんがそれをいか父がトラスのクーポンを日程したところです巨大マグネトロンに費やした今私は未来を私たちに引き寄せることができます私はあなたを私の仲間だと考えていますガンダムこの船は決して分解できないログイン全員が再始動について考えているこれは決して続くつもりではなかった過去から学べると思うかもしれませんがそれともその3でこの船は決して分解できないログイン全員が再始動について考えているこれは決して続くつもりではなかった過去から学べると思うかもしれませんがその3人
And that's a wrap, everybody.